the Giants' turn to try and answer. And here's Saquon Barkley. And he's off to the races. The 30, the 20. Saquon for 6. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan. Open. Chicago with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network, coming back at you with basketball content tonight. San Antonio Spurs versus the Philadelphia 76ers right here once again with another video. Shout out to Malaya and says that Pelicans are winning right now. That's good. Awesome. That's good to hear. Getting ready, man. San Antonio, Philadelphia 76ers basketball. I would have done the Pelicans against the Grizzlies, but I know a lot of people are doing that stream, so I decided to do a different game. So I will be doing Spurs and 76ers. You know, they're just introducing, they're doing the starting introductions. They just did the national anthem where the players are kneeling. Can't wait to see the starting lineups. I know that the Spurs and the Sixers, with both teams, the Spurs have gone to a small ball lineup. The Sixers had just beaten the Pacers in their last game. The Spurs are 2-0 in the bubble right now, and the small ball lineup is really working when you include Derek White and Lonnie Walker since they've come in. So they've played a little more small, and they're saying, is DeRozan going to be able to, is he going to be able, and the Spurs are going to be able to deal with a team that has like a big lineup. Shout out to Shane Bowers, man. Appreciate you coming through. I'm going to go with Philly in this game. I'm going to go with Philly. I'm going to go with Philly in this game. Again, guys, like the videos. You guys comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to share on your social media and Reddit. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just think that Philly is obviously the better team. I just think that they just have more. At least, though, I would like to see how Lonnie Walker and Derek White, how they play once they get into the lineup with DeJounte Murray and DeMar DeRozan. The crazy part is now that the Spurs are 2-0, I don't know if Ron says, he says, you had me worried, man. I thought you wasn't coming through, man. What's popping? No, it's all good. I had to cancel some of the other ones because I got busy throughout the day. Originally, I was going to do Toronto against the Miami Heat, and that game was really good, but I didn't get to do that one because I had a lot to do, so I ended up canceling the stream. Then I was going to do the Met game, but then I decided I thought it would be better off if I did basketball tonight. So, and I wanted to do the Pelicans and Grizzlies, but a lot of people are doing that. So I said, you know what, let me just do something different. So I decided to do Spurs and Sixers, first time doing San Antonio. So there'll be a lot more games as it is anyway. I mean, all these games, they're going to finish on the 14th. The 14th is actually the last of the regular season for the last 8 games of the bubble. So that's why I decided to do this one. But again, salute to everybody in the chat so far. Can't wait to do this one. Again, if you are a Spurs fan, salute to you. Sixers fan, salute to you. Louis Sports Network giving you the basketball content, man. Like and subscribe as you guys come into the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. We're about to get set for the opening tip in just a minute. Let me see if they start to show the starting lineups. Opening tip. Sorry for the background. Okay, this is Serena Winters. Oh yeah, that's right. She works for Philadelphia. That's right. She does the Philly games. So she's a Philly reporter. There's Brett Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow doing basketball with D, Celtics versus Blazers at 6:30. But before that, in the afternoon, doing Mavericks and Kings tomorrow at 2:30. So those games should be fun. So doing a double in that one. Again, salute to everybody, man. Yeah, the game was tight. I didn't get to see the game, but I know that the game was really good, and Toronto won 107-103. All right, man. So we're getting ready. Ben Simmons is about to get ready. Let me look at the schedule. Wait, I just put Spurs. Here we go. All right, so we got Josh Richardson, we got Shake Milton, we got Ben Simmons, we got Joel Embiid, and we have Tobias Harris for the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's see. It looks like we got DeMar DeRozan. The Sixers win the opening tip. They didn't even show the starting lineup. All right, so Shea Milton's got the ball being guarded by DeJounte Murray, gives the ball to Tobias Harris, who then gives the ball to Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson gets into the paint, and he quickly draws a foul. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel as you guys come in. Okay, so if you're the Sixers, they're going to have to contain DeRozan, obviously, and then they're going to have to play fast. That's the way that they're going to have to play. They're going to have to play fast if they're going to win this game. Salute to everybody that is in the chat. Shout out to Juanetta. The score right now is 1-0 Philadelphia. The game just started. The game just started. All right, so Josh Richardson made the first free throw. Why does he look like Lou Williams though? Just with the hair dye. Anyway, knocks down the second free throw, and we have an early score of 2-0. Again, hit that like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, so it looks like our starting lineup is Derek White, DeJounte Murray, DeMar DeRozan, who's playing the 4, Lonnie Walker's playing the 3, and then Jacob Poeltl is the center for your San Antonio Spurs. Salute to Spurs fans out there. All right, so it looks like DeRozan is inbounding the basketball because the ball went out of bounds. Okay, so the ball is picked up by DeJounte Murray. They give it to Jacob Poeltl. Here comes DeJounte Murray, shoots the free throw line jumper. It is good, and we are tied at 2, ladies and gentlemen. DeJounte Murray also looks a little bit different, and looks like Shea Milton has got it. Joel Embiid fell down, but then gets back up. He gets the ball right side, gives it to Josh Richardson. Left side, gives it to Ben Simmons at the power forward spot. Playing more off ball. Tobias Harris pushes over, bumps, gets to the middle of the floor, scores. It scores now 4-2. Okay, here comes Derek White, gets the ball to Poeltl. Here comes DeJounte Murray, dribbles around the screen, shoots a jump shot, misses, rebound to Tobias Harris. Gives the ball to Ben Simmons. I thought they weren't going to make him bring the ball up, but they did. So Tobias faked like he was going to shoot it. Embiid gets it in the post. Nice pump fake, up and under. Good spin to the left. Gets the bucket, plus the foul off the glass. And Philly now leads 6-2, ladies and gentlemen. Well, at least Jacob Poeltl, at least he had the Black Lives Matter on the back of the jersey at the top and then put his last name on the bottom. That was actually pretty smart. All right, so Embiid is coming off a 41-point, 21 rebound, 4 assist game in 34 minutes of action last game against the Indiana Pacers. Here's his free throw, but he misses it. And who do we have here? Oh, Eubanks is in the game. I believe Poeltl has 2 fouls. All right, so here's DeMar DeRozan, shoots the floater. Nice shot by DeMar DeRozan on the baseline, and it is 6-4. Can DeMar DeRozan thrive in this small ball system? That's going to be interesting to see. 6-4. All right, so they turn it over for Philadelphia. Here comes DeRozan, comes right back down the floor. He's got Harris on him, crosses over right to left, but he has to stop his dribble. Gives it over to Derek White, dribbles, gives it to DeJounte Murray, dribbles to the middle of the floor on Embiid. Nice scoop with the left hand up and under on Embiid, misses. But there's Eubanks on the rebound, and we are tied at 6, ladies and gentlemen. All right, smash that like, hit that subscribe. And here we go. 3-pointer, missed shot by Tobias Harris. Rebound by Eubanks, gives it to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray dribbles, gives the ball up to DeMar DeRozan. Nice fake, as if he's going to pass, but he overshoots the jump shot on the baseline, and it's an air ball. Into the hands of Milton, who gives it to Ben Simmons, left side. Is getting it to post up on the left block, gets a screen from Embiid, gets a switch on Eubanks, takes it to the cup with the right hand, and he draws the foul. And salute to G Money. I saw the Nuggets Thunders as well in the first half of the Pelicans and Grizzlies. All right, shout out to Karam in the building. Appreciate you. Shout out to G Money. I thought OKC was going to win, but the Nuggets came through. Yeah, CP3 should have made the free throw and you would have won. Thunder can't do anything about it. It's done. I know, but I'm saying you should have made your free throws. Bodies were tired. Who do you got tonight, Lakers or Jazz? I got the Lakers going on tonight. All right, Shea Milton goes off a screen, gives it to Ben Simmons, but he misses the shot on a tough floater. What a tip-in by Shea Milton off the offensive rebound. And it's 8-6 Philadelphia. So DeMar DeRozan's got it. Dribbles into the paint. Nice spin. Has to kick it out. Looks like Lonnie Walker came in, but they give it to Derek White, shoots a jump shot, and he scores plus the foul. And we had a collision between Milton and Eubanks. But doesn't matter. The jump shot is knocked down. Again, smash the like on the video. Juanetta says, I don't got the Jazz winning against the Lakers. I don't either, especially with the way that the Jazz have played. They should not have beaten the Pelicans. The Pelicans just blew that 16-point lead. And then they got destroyed by OKC. I mean, it was a respectable 16-point win for OKC, but the Jazz were down by as many as 32 points. I just don't think that the Jazz have enough firepower, especially with the fact that they lost Boban. They just lost Boban. G Money says there's no excuses. I see your point, but even with fatigue, I think you just have to prevail. Oh, it's not that easy. I will say that the Thunder just couldn't find a way to win. And at the end of the day, a loss is a loss. So there's no excuses on that. But I'm pretty sure the Thunder are not going to make excuses. So, they lost at the end of the day. All right, so we are at a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. And looks like we just came back. We got 9:12 remaining in the first quarter. Score is 8-6. All right, so DeRozan's got the ball, dribbles to his spot, shoots a jump shot, but can't get the bounce. Rebound Tobias Harris. Scores 8-6, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here comes Ben Simmons, left side of the floor. He's in a post up. DeRozan tried to strip him, passes it to Richardson, kicks it out to Embiid, dribbles into the paint, but he's out of control. And nice job by Eubanks drawing the offensive foul. Really nice play. And he was way outside the cylinder, way outside. Well, that was really nice. All right, so we got a jump shot by DeJounte Murray. Oh wait, no, that's Lonnie Walker. Excuse me. All right, so Ben Simmons comes up the floor, kicks it out to Josh Richardson, right side of the wing for three, but he can't get the hit. Can't hit. Excuse me. Rebound DeJounte. Nice bounce pass, but he threw it in between two Sixers, but the ball was batted out of bounds by Josh Richardson, and the Spurs will retain possession. 8-6 early going, guys. Shout out to Valix, appreciate you. And he says, I hope the Spurs upset the Sixers. I mean, if they can do it. But nice bounce pass by DeJounte Murray in between Ben Simmons' legs right there. When Ben tried to kick it to try to stop, the pass from happening. So the ball is inbounded to DeJounte. DeRozan comes off a curl. Nice jump shot by DeRozan. He scores, and the score is tied up at 8. So Embiid inbounds the ball to Shake Milton. Shake Milton being guarded by Lonnie Walker. They give the ball to Ben Simmons at the top of the free throw line. They give the ball once again to Josh Richardson, right side of the floor. Then they give it to Embiid and the dump, right side block. Takes Polto to the basket, and he draws the foul. So the one thing that I'm liking from Embiid already is he's driving the ball to the basket once he catches it on the low block. So he's making moves already. And so that's what the Sixers, they need to do because the Spurs are playing small. So you want to attack their small lineup with size. Give it to Embiid, let him go out, let him go to work on the block, being aggressive. And he's at the free throw line and makes the first free throw. And Philadelphia now leads 9-8. We got 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 9-8 is the score. Wow, G-Money, he had 37 and 11 today. Dang, he dominated today. Shout out to Michael Porter Jr. That kid has got a lot of potential. All right, here's the next free throw. Is good. So Embiid is already off with 4 points. Score is 10-8. All right, so here comes DeRozan. Dribbles right into the crowd and then brings it back out. He's on the right side, shifting a little bit over to the left. Wait, he has to pull it back out on the right side of the floor. He's got Ben Simmons on him. Let's see what he takes. So he crosses right to left on the screen, dribbles all the way to the basket, and he scores on the lefty layup. And DeRozan has already got 6 points. Game tied at 10. DeRozan is the go-to guy for the Spurs right now since there's no LaMarcus Aldridge. All right, so Embiid's got it. Right side gets into the post. He gets triple team, They kick it out to Shake Milton, wide open in the corner for three, but it's short. Rebound DeRozan. DeRozan's got himself 3 rebounds already as well. DeRozan kicks it out to Lonnie Walker. Gets a screen from Eubanks. Takes it out. Gives it to DeRozan. DeRozan shoots a rare three-pointer, and he drains it. DeRozan's got 9 points. Timeout Philadelphia. And DeRozan's playing very confidently right now. 7:09 remaining in the first quarter. The Spurs are off to a 13-10 start, so they take the lead for the first time in this game by the score of 13-10, and DeRozan's already got 9 points. Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of these teams, they could possibly make the playoffs. It's already crazy that they're, 2 back. Shout out to Chen Smoke in the building, man. 2-1-0. Let's go. All right, shout out to Chen Smoke, Spurs fan. Yeah, DeRozan's on fire already. Oh, man. How's that? I wonder how that Pelicans game is looking right now. Even though New Orleans has 5 games left, if they don't get the job done against the Grizzlies, wow. And just as I say that, they're in a tight game. It's 65-63 in the third quarter. It's already 65-63 in the third quarter, 6:22 remaining. The Pelicans are only up by 2. If they lose to the Grizzlies, their chances of making the playoffs become very, very slim. Memphis just tied the game now, so it's a tie game at 65. Again, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, man, as you guys come in. Make sure to share on your social media outlets. Like I said, tomorrow I got Mavericks and Kings, and then after Mavericks and Kings, coming back at you late at night with Lewis and D, Celtics against the Miami Heat. Let me know who you guys got in this game today. Did you guys have the Spurs or did you guys have the Grizzlies? And Valix is hoping for that upset. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back. I'm going to keep the Pelicans and Grizzlies. I'm going to keep an eye on that, while I'm looking on YouTube, just to check. I mean, not on YouTube, excuse me, on Google, and it'll show the score. Oh, that's right. That I forgot that there was a little scuffle between Milton and Joel Embiid. They said they discussed it and they moved on. It happens. I mean, when you're gonna have disagreements on the basketball court, it's basketball. You just move on. Sometimes when people see that kind of stuff, the media wants to make it a big deal already, trying to create dissension. All right, so Embiid is sitting, so he is sitting out. 13-10 is the score. 7:09 remaining in the first quarter. So Josh Richardson is bringing the ball up. Looks like Patty Mills has just checked in. A nice lob by Al Horford to Tobias, and Jacob Poeltl actually gets the ball on that play. And then there was another block, and then the ball goes off of Tobias Harris. And good Spurs, interior Spurs defense right there on the catch. And the Spurs are coming right back real quick. Here comes DeRozan, kicks it out to DeJounte Murray. There's Lonnie Walker. I really like Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker goes to the rack, kicks it out to DeMar DeRozan, dribbles left into the paint, kicks it out to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker dribbles to the paint, and looks like it might be a 3-second violation. Almost didn't even recognize him. Okay, so the Glenn Robinson III is injured, and Mike Scott is injured for the Sixers. The Glenn Robinson III has a hip pointer, and Mike Scott has right knee soreness. Karam says, I will watch the Lakers versus Jazz tonight. Karam says the Lakers is the next Thunder opponent. That's right, and you're going to try to see what you can scout there. Josh Richardson shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot. Al Horford tries to get the offensive rebound. Patty Mills gets it, outlet to DeJounte. DeJounte shoots it up, misses. There's Patty Mills on the follow plus the foul. Yep, they did count the basket. Yep, so count the basket plus the foul. Spurs lead 15-10. Ron says the Sixers have more talent. The Spurs a better system. It's really hard to say. You make a good point because the Sixers are a very talented basketball team. They just lack maturity. Also, well, when it comes to their two young players in Embiid and Simmons, the coaching has been very subpar by Brett Brown. Al Horford does not really fit with their lineup, and him coming off the bench, I don't think he's going to be a Sixer any longer. But then it's like you have to ask who's going to take on his contract if they decide to get rid of him. Here's the free throw. It is good for DeJounte Murray, and it is 16-10 San Antonio. If San Antonio could win this game, they'll be 3-0 in the bubble. Oh, Ben Simmons almost traveled. All right, so Al Horford gives a dribble handoff to Simmons. Nice pass to Tobias Harris, and he scores on the dunk. So a little off-ball action, and it scores 15-12. And we got a foul. There's Korkmaz in the game. He just checked in as well. So it looks like the foul is going to be on Ben Simmons. Yo, shout out to Johnson Daily Sports, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support, everybody. We got 12 likes, 6 people watching, man. Let's continue to get the likes and let's continue to get the views up, man, for the Lewis Sports Network. Spurs and Sixers. Giving y'all something a little bit different because I would have done probably Pels and Grizz or the Raptors and Heat. Unfortunately, I couldn't do those games. So I'm giving you Spurs and Sixers tonight. And tomorrow, Mavs, Kings, and Celtics, Heat. Those should be good ones. All right, DeRozan, nice moving in the paint with the floater is good. DeRozan has got 11 points right now. He's got 11 points. Hopefully more Spurs and Sixers fans can come in. Spurs are off to a good start, 7-12 from the field. Philly is 4 of 11. No, 4 of 10. 17-12 is the score. Nice play by Al Horford. Nobody saw Tobias Harris cut to the rim. And nice job by Tobias cutting to the basket and ran to the middle of the floor. So 17-14 is the score. Here comes DeJounte Murray. Quick burst of speed. Gets to the layup, and they didn't call it. Eubanks gets the tip, but that could have been an offensive interference, but they did not call it. 19-14 is the score. Al Horford with a jab step, shoots a three-pointer, makes it. All right, Al Horford drains it, first points, and it's 19-17. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we got 5:16 remaining in the first quarter. We got a timeout by Greg Popovich. All right, so the score right now is 19-17 in favor of the San Antonio Spurs, man. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe. We got 5:16 remaining in the first quarter. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all already know how we do. LSM Mod Squad up in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, so a little update on the Memphis Grizzlies Pelicans game. 73-71 is the score right now. 2:03 remaining in that third quarter. And let me just see who has done anything for both teams. Let's check this out. And it looks like Grayson Allen is actually going off. He's got 17 points in 19 minutes, and Dylan Brooks has got 15 points. Let's see. Zion has got 14 points in 15 minutes. Lonzo Ball, 7 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Brandon Ingram's got 14, and Drew Holiday has 14 for the Pelicans. And Josh Hart has got 10 off the bench. All right, real interesting. Interesting. And again, shout out to Johnson Daily Sports, and make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. On paper, the Sixers should win, but the way they play sometimes, you never know. It's one of those things where you ask, you know, which Sixer team is going to show up. You know, that's what you always have to ask yourself when you see this team. Which Sixer team is going to show up? Whichever Sixer team is going to show up, are we going to see the talented 76ers, or are we going to see the team that struggles defensively? Then offensively, it's like it doesn't look they're allowing too many open perimeter shots. There's miscommunication on defense, and, you know, they end up getting outplayed. Ron says that Grayson was actually playing very well in the first half. I can imagine he was. And Grayson Allen is a very good player when he gets rid of his, you know, he's been called unprofessional. They've called an issue with his attitude. But when it comes to his skills, He's got very solid basketball skills, and he's very athletic. So I think Grayson Allen is, a very good piece to have on your team, especially if you can coach him right and he's, willing to be coached. And I think that Grayson Allen can show that he can be coachable. So, but the fact that he's playing this well is good. The Pelicans now have a 76-71 lead in the third quarter. We have 1:15 remaining on that. So I'm going to start doing that, guys. Maybe some other games to pay attention to. I might start doing that. All right, guys. So we are back. 5:16 remaining in that first quarter. Score is 19-17 in favor of the San Antonio Spurs. Again, smash that like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe as you come in for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate that. We got 12 likes, man. Let's continue to get the likes up and let's get the views up. Again, Spurs, Sixers. Shout out to San Antonio Spurs fans here in the U.S. and around the world. Same thing with Philadelphia 76ers fans as well for Philly. Again, appreciate the support, everybody. All right, so let's see what happens here in this timeout. Okay, so Patty Mills gets the ball. Rudy Gay is checked into the game. Awesome. Gives the ball to Eubanks. Eubanks fakes. Gives it to Rudy Gay, wide open for three on the right corner, and he drains it. And San Antonio is now up 22-17. Look at that. Nobody went near Rudy Gay. He was all open on the right side of the floor. All right, so Josh Richardson gives the ball to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has to kick it out to Richardson. Richardson pump fakes, gets to the top of the free throw line, left side, misses the shot. And Tobias Harris taps it into the hands of Richardson, chasing it. Richardson tries to go baseline, and it gets deflected out of bounds. Trying to see who that player is for. Trying to see who that is. Let's see this right now. All right, so Tobias Harris has got the inbound. Trying to see who he's being guarded by. Let me see. All right, they give it out to Josh Richardson for three, and he drains that one. So the score is now 22-20. 2-point lead for San Antonio. So here comes Patty Mills. He's got it, gives it to Eubanks, sets a screen for him, drives to the middle, curls to the left, and they give it to the hook shot, and it gets blocked by Al Horford. And out of bounds, it is Philadelphia basketball. Score is 22-20. All right, so Ben Simmons has got it, gives it to Josh Richardson. He steps back, shoots a three-pointer, drains another one. So Josh Richardson has got 6 points, and Philly retakes the lead 23-22. Here comes DeRozan, dribbles around the screen, kicks it out to, looks like that's Johnson, and they give it to DeRozan, and there was a foul, and looks like it's going to be on Ben Simmons. Yeah, the foul's on Ben Simmons, and I think that's his second foul. Oh, that's Keldon Johnson. Okay, so here comes Thibault into the game. And Tobias Harris is the one that's actually going to sit out. And there's former Spurs coach, assistant Udo. All right, so the ball's inbounded to Eubanks. They give the ball to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Eubanks, gives it right back, but the ball goes off of Johnson's body. They turn it over. 3:51 remaining in the first quarter. All right, so there's Korkmaz. All right, man. So let me see who is this now. Trying to see who these. Looks like Polto is back into the game. So here's Ben Simmons. He kicks it out to Korkmaz, shoots a three-pointer, drains it, and the score is now 26-22. So Philly retakes a 4-point lead. So here comes Rudy Gay. Gives the ball to Patty Mills. Patty Mills gives it to now I got to see who this player is. All right, so Rudy Gay's got it. Dribbles all the way to the paint. Nice scoop layup, but he overshot that one. All right, Korkmaz has got it. Gives it to Ben Simmons. Tries the bounce pass to Josh Richardson, but he falls down and the ball goes out of bounds. But I think the Sixers will retain possession. And let me just see who. Okay, that's Quindary Weatherspoon. Okay, now that I know who that is. Looks like the foul was on Patty Mills when they were going on the break because Ben Simmons tried to bounce pass. All right, so Josh Richardson at the free throw line trying to get his 7th and 8th point. Again, salute to the chat. And makes his first free throw, scores 27-22. And B just checked back in. Simmons will sit down. 27-22 is the score. Again, make sure your notifications are turned on as well because Josh Richardson with the free throw, it is good. And the score is 28-22. So that was Quindary who just, that was Quindary Witherspoon who gave the ball to Jacob Poeltl, who now gives it to Rudy Gay. Faced a double, but then he kicks it back out to go one-on-one with Al Horford. So he's dribbling the ball, dribbles all the way. Nice sets of spin moves by Rudy Gay on that offensive end on Al Horford. He scores a rock, and it's 28-24. So here comes Josh Richardson. Richardson gets a screen from Embiid, gets all the way into the paint, loses the ball. Good strip by Witherspoon. And what do we have here? And looks like we got a foul. At this, I guess Brett Brown got called for a technical foul because he thought that Josh Richardson got fouled on the way to the basket. No, that was all ball. That was good defense by Quindary. That's why he was on the court. So he got called for a technical foul. All right, so Rudy Gay at the free throw line for the free throw. It is good. 28-25 is the score. It looked like to me all ball to me. Let me see. That's all ball. It just looks like a foul from the way that the ball was kind of yanked out, but it's all ball. All right, so Poeltl gives the ball to Weatherspoon, gives it to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay bounce passes it to Johnson. Johnson kicks it to Rudy Gay, bounce pass to Patty Mills. The Spurs are really moving the ball with their bounce passes right now. Gets a screen from Poeltl. Patty Mills shoots a three-pointer, and that's short. Rebound to Al Horford. So Al is bringing the ball up. Bounce pass to Embiid in the post. Embiid, dream shake, turns around with the jumper, but he misses the shot on the right side. Here comes Rudy Gay right back. Rudy Gay kicks it out to Quindary. Weatherspoon kicks it out to Rudy Gay. Jab step, shoots a three-pointer, drains it. Guys, we're tied at 28. All right, check that out. All right, so we're coming back. 28 all, man. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Korkmaz kicks it out. Thibault drives, kicks it out to Horford, gives it back to Korkmaz. Pump fakes, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Rebound. Rudy Gay, what an outlet pass, but nice awareness by Josh Richardson on the interception like a damn safety. Here he comes. Gives it to Horford, dumps it in the post. Nice hook shot off the glass by Al Horford. He scores, and it's 30-28. Philadelphia, we got a nice going first quarter right there. All right, so Weatherspoon gives it to Patty Mills, gets a double screen on the right side, shoots a jump shot, and knocks it down. Nice play by the Spurs coming right back, and we're tied at 30. So we've had a high-scoring first quarter for both teams. All right, Josh Richardson brings the ball up. All right, so he dumps it right there to Embiid, left block. He's got Poeltl on him. We got to stop at the clock. Just under a minute remaining, 58.6 seconds for the first quarter. And I think it's a defensive 3 seconds on San Antonio. So now Embiid will shoot the free throw. So anytime you do a defensive 3 seconds, it's one free throw and possession. So Embiid knocks down the free throw, scores 31-30. All right, so Shake Milton checks right back in. All right, so Milton looking, and he gives the ball to Embiid, faces a double team. All with Thibault cuts to the basket. Nice lefty layup right there in the paint. And Philly's up 3, 33-30. All right, so here comes. All right, so Derek White gives it to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay pushes off. They don't call anything. Rudy Gay shoots the jump shot, and he knocks it down. All right, so no call. He knocks it down, and the score is now 33-32. All right, so Shea Milton's got it, gives it to Embiid. Embiid pulls up for 3. That was not a good shot, but he decides to take it, and he misses. into the hands of Johnson. So we got about a 6-second difference between shot clock to game clock for San Antonio, which means Philadelphia will get the last shot if they get the rebound. All right, so Derek White dribbles it, gives it to Johnson. Johnson gets into the paint, goes for the layup, overshoots it. Rebound, Podol gives it to Rudy Gay for 3, short. Philly's got 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Here comes Milton, crosses over, gets all the way to the basket, and goes for the lefty layup. With 0.3 seconds, he scores, and it's 35-32. And burn. Shake Milton, man. Good aggressive drive right there. Changing pacing, putting on the Jets to get to the basket. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of one, the score is Philadelphia 35, Spurs 32, right here on the Lewis Sports Network, 3-point lead. And let's check out the update right now. Early fourth quarter, 9:43 remaining for that. Pelicans up 85-78 on the Grizzlies. Remember, this might be the Pelicans' last chance if they don't win this game, because you would have started 0-3 in the bubble. And you should have beaten the Utah Jazz. So it's important. This is a must win for the Pelicans. There has to be a sense of urgency for them. Hopefully they could get it done. No, it was, Ron. That was just a good move. Really good move by Shake. Shake was able to get to the basket. He didn't settle. So he didn't really shoot it quick. He saw that he had time, so he decided, you know what, let me take it to the rack. And he did a really good, he did a really nice job. All right, guys, so make sure that the Lakers and the Jazz play at 9. I know Karam said that he's going to be looking at the game because he said that he's going to be scouting. He's going to be scouting the Lakers against his Thunder because that's the next matchup. So that is the next matchup. Again, we got 3 people watching, man. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get those views up, man. Let's get the likes up as well. We got 13 people watching. All right, and the Pelicans have extended to a 10-point lead, 88-78. Check that out. I mean, so they're doing the thing right now, okay? But we got to see. It's early fourth quarter. We got 2 young teams. There are some veterans, but we got some young teams in here. So 2 young teams. So we'll see if the Grizzlies, can come back. Yeah, so I'll be doing a little bit of updates, just checking that out. Also, we will be doing other scores around the league for the first half. The first half stats. I don't know why they gave me NBA Finals. That doesn't make any sense. Let me just go to Google. There we go. And so let me just type in NBA, and then let's just go to the website, shall we? There we go. Now let's check the other scores around the league. All right. Let's check out the scores real quick. All right, we're still on commercial break for the Spurs and the Sixers. That was actually a pretty entertaining first quarter. All right, so Toronto wins 107-103. Denver beats OKC 121-113. Indiana Pacers win 111-100 over Washington. We have Memphis is down 10, 78-88. We have the Spurs and the Sixers, this current game right now, 35-32, and the Lakers and Jazz are set to play at 9 p.m. G-Money says the Pels are on a 21-10 run to go up 10 after the Grizz. Yeah, I got the score. I got the score update, G-Money. It's right here. That's why I was saying the score. You don't have to tell me the score. I'm doing it right here on Google, so I can see it from here. But I did not know the 21-10 run, though. I do appreciate that, but I already have the score here, though. But thank you for letting me know the run that the Pelicans are on. So we're getting ready to start for the second quarter. Rudy Gay is in. All right, so we are underway. So here comes Derek White. Gives the ball to Rudy Gay. Comes off a screen, shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. Rudy Gay's on fire. And it's 35-34. 1-point game. Here comes Shake Milton. He's bringing the ball up, being guarded by, is that Johnson or is that? No, that's Johnson. That was Weatherspoon. Okay, so we got Ben Simmons in the post on Rudy Gay. They kick it out to Thibault. Thibault pump fake, shoots a jump shot, misses. We try to get an offensive rebound by Embiid, and we got the ball is staying right here. And looks like the foul is going to be on Jacob. And is he going to take a seat? How many fouls does he have? I don't even know how many fouls does he have. All right, so the ball is inbounded to Shake Milton, crosses over into a Ben Simmons screen. He gets a switch on Rudy Gay, decides to shoot a free throw line jumper. Nice move by Shake Milton. He scores, man. Philly's up 37-34. All right, so here comes Patty Mills, Derek White, comes off a Rudy Gay screen, gives it to Polo, hands it off to Derek White, shoots a three-pointer, drains it, knocks it down. Spurs tied the game at 37. All right, so Shea Milton gives the ball to Ben Simmons, who then gives the ball. And we got a foul. We got a foul on Rudy Gay. And let me see who is the... Let me just check real quick. Oh, Alex Burks. I keep trying to forget. All right, so that was Alex Burks. All right, so Milton trying to look for Embiid. He overthrows the pass, and they turn it over. Here comes Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon is wide open. He shoots a three-pointer, and he drains it. And the Spurs retake the lead 40-37. All right, so here comes Alex Burks. Or was that Milton? No, that was Milton. Gives the ball to Ben Simmons. It looks like we got a foul on Quindary Weatherspoon. But I cannot believe that the 76ers left him wide open for that three-point shot. Nobody was near him. Everybody was two guys in the paint, three guys on the left side of the court, and he just knocked down that three-pointer. That is not good Sixer defense. All right, so there's a pass to Embiid. Embiid loses the handle. Embiid gets the ball back. They got a bump. Tries to go on a double team. They triple team him. They give it to Thibault open for three, but he misses the shot. And they let it go, and it'll be San Antonio Spurs basketball. Toronto plays like a team that knows how to win despite not having a true superstar. Yeah, I think the superstar thing will hurt them in the playoffs, though. But I do agree with you, Ron. Lonnie Walker checks back in. So does DeJounte Murray. Johnson will sit. Early first half. 10:03, 10 minutes remaining. 40-37 San Antonio. 3-point lead for them. Here comes Derek White. Derek White gets a double screen again, dribbling to the left side, but he coughs the ball up and just turns it over. All right, so here's Shake Milton. Milton gives the ball to Embiid. Sets a screen for Milton. Milton crosses over left, right, gives it to Simmons. Simmons goes all the way into the paint. They build a wall on Simmons. Embiid gets it on the block. Oh, nice spin move by Embiid and just lays it up on Polo. Nice play. Philly now trails by 140-39. We got a timeout by Greg Popovich that does not like what he sees. 9:30 remaining in the first half. The score is San Antonio 40, Philadelphia 39 right here on the Lewis Sports Network, man. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on, everybody. Again, appreciate the people who have been able to stay on this stream. And let's just check the score. It is 91-85 Pelicans in the fourth quarter with 7:01 remaining right now. Pelicans only up 6. They just had a 10-point lead. If they blow this lead and they lose this game, the Pelicans do not deserve to even fight for the playoffs because it's almost like if they don't want to be there. And then you have the whole minutes restriction. And when I saw Zion in the warm-ups, I just realized that Zion is huge. Well, I knew already, but I'm just basically saying that, they obviously lied about the whole weight. And then if you're looking at Zion, he's growing a little bit of a beard, but it's like, he is big. He's big. We got 14 likes. Once again, guys, we're on commercial break. Salute to everybody in the chat. I did not go live yesterday, did I? No, I didn't. I did not. And make sure you guys to check out the Utah Jazz against the Los Angeles Lakers coming up if you guys are trying to see another game. But that one also should be a good one. Well, I want to say good one, but the problem is, the issue with that is, I just don't know if the Jazz have enough to beat the Lakers. I got the Lakers winning that one. I'm gonna say by double digits. I don't know how easy, but it's gonna be a blowout. Let me just put it that way. It's gonna be a blow. I think they're gonna lose by double digits. All right, but man, salute everybody in the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Ron says no one on the Spurs can guard Embiid. Nope. So that's why they have to send traps in the post. They have to double. They're gonna have to triple. And remember that the Spurs have now gone to a small lineup. The Spurs don't really have size now. I mean, they do have Eubanks. They have Podol. There is no LaMarcus Aldridge. I just don't feel like LaMarcus. I got to ask people a question. What kind of style does LaMarcus Aldridge benefit from in the type of offense he plays in a system? Like, what type of offense is he playing? Because one time he was beasting with the Portland Trailblazers, but ever since he left that team to go to San Antonio, he's never been the same player. And then he's had regular seasons where it looks like he's about to turn the corner, dominating the playoffs, put up some numbers, and it just hasn't happened, especially in big games. All right, man, so we're back, guys. And Ben Simmons gets the turnover on San Antonio, goes all the way, dunks the ball in transition, and Philly retakes the lead at 41-40. All right, smash that like, hit that subscribe. So here comes John Morant. Dribbles, gives the ball to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay dribbles, gets in the middle of the floor, shoots it from the right side, and he gets fouled by Ben Simmons. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws and give the Spurs a chance to retake the lead. The thing is, though, LaMarcus Aldridge to me was more of a face-up player than he was a back-to-the-basket player. He was more of a face-up player than a back-to-the-basket player. Because LaMarcus Aldridge doesn't even really have he's not really a post-up player. And when he posts up, it's really mostly to just shoot. He'll shoot. He likes to turn to his right shoulder when he fades. Occasionally, he'll go to his left shoulder, but he mostly likes to turn on his right shoulder for a turnaround jump shot. And he likes to shoot mid-range jumpers too. So Rudy Gay knocks down both free throws. Score is 42-41, 8:56 remaining in the first half. Both teams shooting well from the free throw line. Spurs 100%, while the Sixers are at 87.5%. The ball is given to Al Horford in the middle of the floor. Gives it to wait, that was Tobias Harris? Yeah, he pump faked Derek White and drew the foul. Wow, that's interesting that it says to say her name. But the foul is on Derek White, so Tobias will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. All right, so we got an early score. All right, so the score is tied at 42. All right, so now DeMar DeRozan is checked into the game. All right, so here's Tobias at the free throw line trying to give the Sixers the lead, and he does exactly just that, folks. Gives them the lead, and now the score is 43-42, Philadelphia. All right, so Derek White has got the basketball being guarded by Alex Burks. Gets a screen from Eubanks, crosses over, shoots a three-pointer from the right wing, and does not get the bounce. Al Horford saves it into the hands of Ben Simmons. But Al Horford steps out of bounds, and he cannot get possession for Philadelphia. So the Spurs will retain it, and the shot clock will reset to 14. G Up Money says Fred VanVleet had 36 points against the Heat. Nice. All right, DeRozan shoots the baseline jumper off the inbound, misses the shot. Into the hands of Alex Burks, dribbles to the left side of the court, gives it to Tobias Harris. Pull up three-pointer, drains it. Swish! And Philadelphia leads 46-42. All right, so DeRozan gives the ball to Derek White, but he loses it, but he gets it right back. It's a screen from Eubanks. Tries to score with the left hand, misses the shot, rebound to Al Horford. All right, so Ben Simmons. Oh, nice job by Ben Simmons. Good control dribble right there, and he scores the rock. So he controls the dribble, waits for the defender to get by, and then spins off and then scores on the layup. 48-42, nice play. And looks like we got an offensive foul on Eubanks. And looks like Shake Milton hurt his knee a little bit on the left knee a little bit. Seems to be okay and is just walking it off a little bit. So Philly leads by 6, 48-42, 7:39 remaining in the first half. 6-point lead. Wow, what's good, Lewis and everybody? Shout out to Jay Jefferson, says in the chat like Travis Scott. It's lit. It's lit. All right, 6 turnovers for the Spurs, 3 for Philly. They swing the ball. They dump it in the paint. Nice play by Tobias Harris. Good ball movement by the Sixers, man. They swing it across from one side to the next, and then they dump it into Tobias Harris, a loser defender, and scores 50-42, 8-point lead. So here's DeRozan, gives the ball to Derek White, who then gives the ball to DeJounte Murray. They give it back. Corner, three-pointer, but it goes in and out. Rebound to Tobias Harris. Tobias lobs it for Ben Simmons, pump fakes, shoots it over with the right hand, can't get it done. Rebound to Eubanks. There's DeRozan, kicks it out to DeJounte Murray, goes up for the shot, and he draws the foul on Tobias Harris. So nice aggressive move by DeJounte Murray. Yo, I don't recognize DeJounte Murray with that haircut. He looks a little so different. Wow. It's crazy. Ron says that Van Vliet was killing him. Yeah, yo, the fact that this dude scored 36 points, wow. They said he was killing the Heat. I mean, they only won by 4, but Van Vliet had 36. Toronto's been getting good guard play so far, and DeJounte misses the free throw, so it's still 50-42. So DeRozan getting pointers from Greg Popovich. I feel like DeRozan benefits on a team that shoots threes. DeJounte Murray, 1 of 4 from the field. He's got 4 points. Here's the free throw. It is good. And the score is now 50-43. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate y'all. Okay, here comes Josh Richardson. Gives the ball to Ben Simmons. Back screen set by Al Horford. Josh Richardson shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot. Rebound to Eubanks. Gives it to DeJounte Murray. Right side, dribbles, gets a screen, and passes it to try to pass it to Eubanks, but that pass was way too strong for him to handle. And the Spurs turn it over. That's their 8th turnover. Wow, Becky Hammond looks like she about to go to the gym and work out. Like, she don't even look like a head coach right now. That's crazy. Anyway, 50-43 is the score. Here comes Josh Richardson, right side of the floor, dribbles all the way, and he gets called for the offensive foul. Nice play by Patty Mills to draw the charge. You know, as we can see right there. So nice play by Patty Mills, anticipating the move by Josh Richardson. All right, so here we go. DeRozan. Oh, nice spin move on Ben Simmons. Gives it to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte. Oh, nice crossover by Murray, man. That little 1-2 dribble right there, and then he knocks down the jump shot. Score is 50-45. We got a 5-point game just at the halfway mark in the first half. Here comes Josh Richardson, almost stolen by DeJounte. Alex Burks pump fakes, tries to dribble to the middle, but has to kick it back out to Josh Richardson. And we got a timeout by Brett Brown. I don't think he's liking this offensive possession by Philadelphia. So, guys, 5:48 remaining in the first half. Philly with a 5-point lead by the score of 50-45. Right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Keep smashing that like and keep hitting that subscribe, man, for the Lewis Sports Network. Ron says that Miami and Toronto was a good matchup because there's some similarities in style. DeMar DeRozan will benefit from the Warriors or the Rockets if you play for either of those two teams. I agree, Jay, because they shoot threes. The Warriors are the better shooting team than the Rockets. But the Rockets like to have their the Rockets, they do like to let it fly from the three-point line. And DeRozan gives them a different element. He gives them a mid-range shot. That way, when when the Rockets are struggling from three, or if the Warriors are struggling from three, DeRozan can give you a mid-range jump shooter. Remember, for the Warriors, Klay Thompson improved his mid-range game too. So now you have DeRozan and Thompson who could give you mid-range jump shots when Thompson's three isn't falling. You know, that's a nice little piece. Or if Andrew Wiggins, so yeah, Brett Brown is a horrible coach. Horrible. Just horrible. That dude got to go. He has got to go. Brett Brown. Like, his coaching smells so bad, man, that it's cinching my nose hairs right now. So look at your boy Conor McGregor, Mr. Proper number 12, Irish whiskey. That dude will be back in the UFC, best believe. I think he retired for attention. Again, guys, if you haven't, man, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to the Lewis Sports Network. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and make sure you're sharing this on your social media outlets, as you guys come in. Giving you San Antonio Spurs against the Philadelphia 76ers. Like I said, we are just under the halfway point in the first half, and it is 50-45 in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers. So we got a 5-point lead, man. All right, man. So the Sixers broadcast and Sixers basketball is brought to you by Infinity. They give you NBC Sports Philadelphia. The Spurs have to clean up their turnovers, so that they don't give the Sixers opportunities and for any fast break points or points off turnovers just in general. Ben Simmons has 4 points. He's 2 of 4 from the field. I think he has 4 assists, and he has 1 steal. All right, 5:48 remaining, 9 on the shot clock for the Sixers. The ball is given to Josh Richardson, given to Ben Simmons. They lob it, and nice deflection by DeJounte Murray on the steal to not let Tobias Harris get the lob. DeRozan quicks it, kicks it out to Patty Mills for 3, drains it. Good ball movement by the Spurs in transition, and it is a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. 50-48 is the score. San Antonio's 3 of 5 from 3 in this quarter. All right, so there's Josh Richardson, gives it to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons dribbles, and it looks like they got a foul call. I don't know on who, but there is a foul. All right, so like I said, excellent ball movement once again by the San Antonio Spurs. So they go Patty Mills. He's like, yo, let's go. Exactly, right. Okay, so there's Josh Richardson at the free throw line. Knocks down the free throw. Score is 51-48. We have virtual Philadelphia fans. I've never seen anything like this, man. All right, and the free throw is good, so the score is now 52-48. So Patty Mills has got it. He's telling Eubanks to back up so that he'll get space. Okay, he gets another screen, dribbles around, gets open, but gets late closeout. DeRozan shoots a three-pointer, but too strong. Back iron. Rebound to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris goes in between the legs, goes over into the paint, kicks it out to Alex Burks for 3, and he drains that one. And just like that, Philly goes back up by 7, 55-48. All right, so here comes DeJounte Murray, comes off a screen, Euro step. Kicks it out to DeRozan. They swing it. They give it to Johnson. Oh, beautiful Scottie Pippen type layup right there. He scores 55-50. All right, so here comes Tobias Harris. Gets this little bump screen by Al Horford. Gets open. He pops, and he knocks it down. So nice little pick and pop action right there by Al Horford and Tobias Harris. 57-50. Patty Mills gives the ball to DeMar DeRozan, who gives it the ball to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray stops. Kicks it out to DeRozan. DeRozan clearing, gets an in-between screen by Patty Mills. He spins, kicks it out. They swing it. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson gets into the paint, and he draws the foul. So Johnson being very aggressive on his last two drives. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, so nice play by Tobias. By Tobias Harris on the pick and pop with Al Horford, and then the last play with Alex Burks, and then Ben Simmons with the seal caught 3 Spurs on the left side of the floor, and he was able to knock down the shot. Was Alex Burks able to knock down the shot in the corner, for the 3? All right, man. But salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that's here. Here's the free throw. It is good. 57-51. It is creepy, man. It is so weird. It's so weird. I don't like it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's like one of those little goosebumps things on your skin type of thing. Look at that. That's the Philly mascot. All right, here's the free throw. It is good, and the score is now 57-52. Jay says Ben Simmons needs to develop his outside. That's the only way the Sixers can advance. Also, if he develops an outside game, that will help Embiid also because he would have more space to dominate. That's the problem. Ben Simmons can only play one but they turn it over after the Spurs blocked the shot. That was a beautiful block by DeRozan, and the Spurs were off to the races, but the pass that DeRozan threw went out of bounds, and Johnson was not going to be able to get that. So Philly gets the ball back. Beautiful defensive play by DeRozan on Josh Richardson. That was really nice. All right, man, so here's Alex Burks. They dump it to Ben on the right block. Here he goes. Gets in the paint, but he turns it over, and that's another problem. See? And we got a foul. Oh, they said that Patty Mills double dribbled. Greg Popovich is complaining. Can't believe that. Had to take off his face mask to talk. If I was Greg Popovich, I put the face mask back on and just curse in there. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. It's not loud enough. They won't be able to hear. Face mask covering. All right, man. So Josh Richardson has got it. Gives it to Al Horford. Al Horford gives it to Tobias on the low block. He pump fakes, dribbles left, has to stop, can't find anybody, gives it to Josh Richardson, had to pick up his dribble. Josh Richardson pump fakes. Nice spin move, but he can't hit. Nice use of the footwork by Josh Richardson to get open, but he couldn't hit. All right, so here's DeRozan. Gets in post position. Pump fakes on Alex Burks, tries to lead in, and wow, he actually got it. Was able to lead in, use his footwork to push forward, and was able to bank it off the glass. Nice play by DeRozan. 57-54. He's played very well in this first half with 13 points. All right, so Josh Richardson gives the ball to Tobias Harris. Then they get the ball to Al Horford. Hand off to Tobias. Shoots a jump shot from the right side and misses. In the hands of Weatherspoon. Gives it to DeRozan. DeRozan. The Euro. They give it to Weatherspoon. Back to okay, so that ball was just laid in the basket by number 40. I got to see who that is. But anyway, he scores, and it's a 1-point game. 57-56, guys. Spurs on a 6-0 run, folks. All right, so Al Horford's got it on the right side. They give it to – is that Korkmaz? Yes, that's Korkmaz. And we got a foul, and it looks like the foul's going to be on Patty Mills. But the Spurs are moving the ball very well, though. Nice strong move by DeRozan on that last play. Oh, that's Zeller. Okay, is that Tyler Zeller or is that Cody Zeller? Let me just check. No, that's Tyler Zeller. Okay, got it. That is Tyler Zeller. So Joel Embiid comes back into the game. And Ron says, man, having Horford coming off the bench, scores 57-56. That was a missed free throw. Having Horford coming off the bench would be more sustainable. Korkmaz missed the free throw. Would be more sustainable if it wasn't for his contract. Then Jay says Josh Richardson has been a disappointment because, and as he makes his second free throw, 58-56, I'll read, has been a disappointment because Coach Brown doesn't know how to use Richardson. Richardson is very effective when he has the ball in his hands. Yeah, Richardson was a better player in Miami. I agree. Ever since he's come here, they've tried to make him play off the ball, and he's not effective that way. DeRozan shoots a jump shot right side of the floor. See, I don't like when DeRozan does that because now he's trying to get into a little bit of ISO. The Spurs were moving the ball. That's how they got back into the game. So just move the ball. Don't make the offense stagnant now. So Josh Richardson gives the ball to Korkmaz, gives it right back to Richardson, dumps it to Embiid, left block. Tyler Zeller on him. There's Rudy Gay to flash, but Embiid shoots it right off the glass and in. Nice play by Embiid, and the Sixers lead 60-56. All right, so here's DeRozan. He gives the ball to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray. He dribbles, gets into the paint, shoots a jump shot, and gets the roll. Nice. And the score is now 62-58. Again, smash that like, hit that subscribe, guys. Oh, wow. And as Philly had turned it over, there was a foul call. Oh, I guess there was a foul. The foul was on... I'm guessing the foul was on Nato when he lost the ball because the Spurs were out. All right, so the score is 60-58. 124 remaining in the first half as the clock dwindles down. Here comes DeJounte Murray. Shoots a jump shot, misses, spins in and out. Zeller with the offensive rebound. Goes for the hook, but he airballs it. Embiid's got it. Outlet pass by Nato. Gives it to Josh Richardson. They swing it. Embiid drives, and he traveled. All right, so Philly's turnovers have gone up in this quarter. They have 5. And the Spurs can tie the game or take the lead right here on this possession. So we're reaching about 1 minute remaining right about now. Yes. Philly's got 8 turnovers while the Spurs have 9. All right, so... Oh, man. So, like, the screen just went black on me. I'm thinking that they missed a shot. Wow. I can't even see what's going on here. I can't see anything. So, trying to see what's going on with the screen. Wow. I missed all that action. It looks like San Antonio ended up scoring. So, it's tied at 60 with 46 seconds remaining. I missed that whole action because it tried to black out on me on the stream. Crazy. Malaya says the Pelicans won. The Pelicans need the Spurs to lose. I hear you. Shout out to Michelle's daughter and appreciate the donation, man. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Michelle's daughter, my Bronx sister. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. True supporter right there. I appreciate that. And she says, congrats on hitting 1K. I appreciate that. Thank you. Malaya says the Pelicans need the Spurs to lose. That's right. If the Pelicans are going to keep ground, they need the Spurs to lose. G-Money says Zion and Ingram took over in the fourth quarter. Big win for the Pelicans. They needed this game. They needed this game because if they lost, it's most likely they don't make the playoffs. Even if there's 5 games remaining, because you could have said they would have went 2-1 at least. All right, so DeJounte Murray gets a screen from Zeller, shoots a jump shot, and misses. Rebound, Weatherspoon. Kicks it out to Rudy Gay, wide open for 3, but it spins out. Rebound by Nato. All right, so Nato dribbles all the way to the basket, and he draws the foul with 23 seconds, which now means that the Spurs will get the last shot of the first half as he goes to the free throw line to shoot free throws. The score is 62-60 right now in the first half. Philadelphia is up by 2. It's been a pretty good game. Zion still look powerful. No, it's not the fact that he doesn't look powerful because he still does. The issue is he did not lose weight. He gained weight. That's the problem. And that concerns me. That really concerns me. Shout out to Brandon. Appreciate you coming through. He says, what's good, my brother? Not much, Brandon. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Michelle's daughter says, can't stay. Just came to say hi. Hey, listen, it warms my heart every time, Michelle, you come in and always say hi. That's just true support, and I truly appreciate that. So always hi, Michelle. Whether you stay or can't stay, I appreciate it. All right, so the Spurs will get the ball. All right, so now the ball will be dribbled out. Last shot of the quarter for San Antonio. 64-60 is the score. 4-point lead for Philadelphia. All right, so here's DeRozan. Gets all the way into the basket. Wow, nice scoop layup, but he misses the shot. Tries to follow up. Can't, and he draws the foul with 1.9 remaining. And he'll go to the free throw line to cut the lead to 2, with a chance to cut the lead to 2. DeRozan has had a very solid first half. Again, guys, like the video as you guys come in. G-Money says that the Lakers can clinch number 1 tonight. Well, I think they'll get it done tonight, and the Lakers will be the number 1 seed. So Shout out to Chen Smoke. He says, good game so far. Yeah, we got a 3-point game. San Antonio has the longest active playoff streak. Golden State had 7, but that's coming to it. That already came to an end. Houston, Portland, and Toronto have Houston has 7. Toronto and Portland have 6 each. All right, so 64-62, Joel Embiid catches. Shoots a jump shot at the buzzer, but just misses on the right iron. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a competitive basketball game in the first half. The score is Spurs 62 and Sixers 64. 2-point lead at the half. Watching right now on the Lewis Sports Network. I got to say right now, with this loss for the Grizzlies, it's not looking good for them either. It's not looking good for them. All right, man. So let me just look at the stats for this game. So the Grizzlies had 6 players in double figures. John Morant only had 11 points in 39 minutes. Valanciunas had 13 and 13. Jaren Jackson led all scorers for the Grizzlies with 22. Grayson Allen, 17 points off the bench. Kyle Anderson only gave you 5 points. That's not enough in 29 minutes, bro. Dylan Brooks gave you 15. Brandon Clark gave you 10 also off the bench. So you look at the Grizzlies bench production, they gave you, let's see, you got 17, 10, 30. They gave you 33 bench points. 33 bench points for the Pelicans. How about Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, man? 47 combined points. Lonzo Ball, 7 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Derek Favors had 13 rebounds. JJ Redick chipped in with 16, Drew Holiday with 15, and Josh Hart 15 points off the bench. While the Pelicans had 31, 36, 38. So they outscored them 38-33 off the bench. But anyway, the Pelicans get a 10-point win. That's a huge win for the Pelicans. They needed that. They don't get that, man. Most likely they might not make the playoffs, but that's a huge win for the Pelicans. Shout out to Freddie Gee, man. What's good, man? Appreciate you, my brother, coming through. Shout out. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are in the first half, guys. Again, like the video as you guys come in. Definitely appreciate you guys, man. And again, shout out to Michelle's daughter, man, with the $4.99 donation. Truly appreciate that.
Oh my God, another try out the red team. We did it in 6 seconds.
Yeah, man. But again, salute to you guys, man, out there, man, in these Lewis Sports Network streets. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So we're going to go to the first half stats, y'all, man. And again, let me see how the chat is looking right now. G-Money says, this game is huge for the Spurs to keep their playoff streak alive. Absolutely, G-Money. Facts. Facts. And Jay says, what's good, Freddie Gee? All right, man. So we're going to go to the first half. Let's check this first half thing out. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. We got a 64-62 game at the half. And Jay Jefferson, oh no, Freddie Gee says, man, oh, he just alluded to everybody. Jay says the Spurs are not making the playoffs, G-Money. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I'm still going to give them a shot to get in. Because right now, I just think that the Memphis Grizzlies are on the verge of not making the playoffs. And it stinks because they've already lost 2 games in this bubble. Actually, no, 3 games. Because they came in at 30. No, wait, they came in at 32 and hold on, time out. Let me just check real quick. Let me click on Memphis's. Can you click on? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can click on. There we go. Let me just click on Memphis real quick. That way it'll be easier. There we go. All right. So yeah. So if you look at the Grizzlies right now, they're 19-25 against the West, and they're 4-9 against their own division. They have a winning record at home, but they're 14-20 on the road. So they're not. So Memphis has lost 4 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. This was a 500 team, and they've lost 4 in a row. They've lost the first 2 in the bubble, and they had a 2-game losing streak before the bubble, before everything shut down. So because of that, now it hurt. This hurts the Grizzlies, man. You never know. Jay says, I think the Blazers will get that last spot. Freddie Game says 3 games. It's a 4-game losing streak for Memphis. They've lost 4 in a row. Like I said before, it'd be nice to see those young cats in the playoffs, but like I said, they already overachieved more than what I expected them to do. For them, this has got to feel good for those young kids to be playing meaningful games. And I know they want to win very badly to be able to get into a lot of these young guys' first postseason, their careers. You will love that. Okay, so for the first half, it is 9-6 in favor of the Utah Jazz, but I know it's early, so I expect the Lakers to make a run and LeBron and co to, take care of business. And I expect the Lakers to get the job done and they lock up that number 1 seed. So let's go to the stats for the first half. For the Spurs, we have DeMar DeRozan. He's killing right now, 17 points in 17 minutes right now. And Rudy Gay, 15 points off the bench. So those are your 2 leading scorers. For the Sixers, we have Tobias Harris and Josh Richardson. They actually lead the scorers. Tobias has got 13. Josh Richardson has 12. So let's go to this first half stats. Why is it a 2-point game? Well, both teams are shooting well. Spurs at 48.9%, 51.2% for the Philadelphia 76ers. Both teams are shooting well from 3. Philly at 42%, Spurs at 50%. Both teams are shooting very well from the free throw line. The Sixers have gone to the line more times because the Spurs have committed more fouls. Then you have Spurs are winning the rebounding battle 22-17 and 5 more offensive rebounds. But the Sixers are sharing the ball very well, 15-10 on the assists. Spurs have 4 blocks, 4 steals, 3 steals for Philly. Both teams are turning the ball over. They have 9 for San Antonio and then 8 for Philly. And then points in the paint, Philly is winning by 2. So they're just about even in many stats. It's just that right now what's keeping the Spurs in the game is the rebounding. They have 8 offensive rebounds. So Philly's got to do a better job with their defensive rebounding in the second half. Don't want to keep giving the Spurs second opportunities, Ron says, shout out to D, man. Appreciate you. Cappy Don just finished that Memphis Pelicans game. How was it, D? Did you have a lot of people in there, man? I hope you did, man. Ron says on the channel, Nabil, he just put out a video entitled MPG scores 37 points for the. Wait, why did he say that? Wow, that's a little bit. Jay says D was good. D Jeff the OG as it is, man. And again, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Let's get the likes up, man. We got 10 people watching on this baby. Let's get the job. Let's get it done, guys. Let's get it done. So hopefully tomorrow. We got, like I said, man, we got Mavs and Kings, 2:30 Eastern time. And then we have the Celtics and the Heat, which me and D are going to be doing at 6:30, y'all. 6:30 Eastern time. Lewis and D on the Lewis Sports Network, we will be giving you Celtics and Heat, and that should be a very good game tomorrow. So salute to you guys. Again, shout out to Chen Smoke. Ron says, what up, D? Jay says, smash them likes for my fan, Big Lou. Exactly, man. That's family right there, man. Appreciate that to my man, Jay. I'm telling you, man, that live stream that me and you had, that joint was funny as hell, man. We had the chat lit up in there. We was making some noise up in there. Yeah, it was funny, man. But I got to check out some of y'all videos coming up, man. Speaking Mom says, I'm still working on something. I'm going to listen in. Oh, no doubt, man. All right, Jay says, I followed you on the gram. No problem. Oh, okay. Freddie said he said something crazy about the black. Oh, wait. I think I remember now. I think I remember that. Okay. That was at the heart of the whole George Floyd thing. I remember now. I remember. Thank you for reminding me, Freddie. Thank you. I just remember now. All right, guys, man. What are y'all thoughts on the first half between San Antonio and Philly? 2-point game, 64-62. What do both teams have to do if they're going to win this game in the second half? Yeah, I get you, Ron. I get you. I understand. Like at first, I was wondering, like what are you talking about? But then, but Freddie reminded me why he. I'm guessing that person on the channel said what he said, but it was because of the comments that he made about the the whole Black Lives Matter thing. Ron says, "Oh no, Jay is laughing." All right, cool. Freddie says MPJ says something controversial about the cops after the whole George Floyd situation. Yeah, man. Thank you for reminding me because I was trying to think that that's what it possibly was. I just forgot because it's been a little bit. G Money says that Spurs need to keep DeRozan and Rudy Gay hot. I agree. Sixers need to move the ball inside. I agree with that too. So good analysis, G Money. I agree. Those are good points. The Sixers just need to continue to share the ball. They have 15 assists in the first half, so they need to just keep that ball moving. Embiid has not really been as dominant of a factor as he was against the Pacers. Right now, it's Josh Richardson and Tobias Harris right now doing it for them. The Spurs, they just have to continue to give the ball in the right spots for Rudy Gay and DeMar DeRozan for those guys to work. But DeRozan's killing right now. He's on pace to have like a 34 to 36 point game right now. That's what he's on pace for. Jay says that Brett Brown needs to make adjustments, but I know he won't do it. I think the Spurs win in a thriller. Who do you got? I got Philly in this one. I forgot about that too. Had to give him the side eye after that. I hate it because I was starting to like MPJ. Sixers need to get the ball to Embiid, and the Spurs need to keep moving the ball. Yeah, Joel Embiid needs to establish because, like Ron said, they don't have anybody that can guard Embiid because Embiid is just going to be able to use his footwork. He's also going to get them into foul trouble. Podol and Eubanks can't guard him. Neither can Tyler Zeller neither. So, and the thing is, the Spurs are going small, so it's not like they're playing a big lineup. So if I'm Philly, dump that ball inside to Embiid and let him cook. Again, we are at a 64 to 62 first half. Philadelphia is leading by 2. And again, once again, shout out to Michelle's daughter for the donation. Appreciate that. All right, man. The third quarter is about to start. Hopefully more people come for this game because this game has actually been pretty good, man. It's been a nice competitive first half. All right, so let's update the scores, man. Toronto beats Miami 107-103. Van Vliet scored a career-high 36 points, ladies and gentlemen. 36, that 3-6. Shout out to the 6, a.k.a. Toronto. We the North. Denver wins 121-113. Michael Porter Jr., 37 points, 12 rebounds. Jokic had 30, 12, and 10. So Michael Porter Jr. gives you a double-double with 37 and 12, and Jokic gives you a triple-double with 30, 12, and 10. Indiana wins 111-100. How about your boy TJ Warren, y'all? He had 52 points in his last game, and he comes back and gives you 34 points and 11 rebounds with 3 steals. I know it's the Wizards, but, yo, TJ Warren is balling the last 2 games. Then you have the Grizzlies losing to the Pelicans 109-99. Zion had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And I mentioned before, Brandon Ingram had 24 points. So right now the Lakers are playing the Jazz. We are tied at 15 in the first quarter. Let's just take a look at the box score real quick for both teams before we get started for that second half. Still on commercial break. Let's see. LeBron has 4 points. AD already has 9 points, but he's already shooting 4 of 10 from the field. And Danny Green is the only other Laker that has scored so far. So nothing from Caldwell Pope, nothing from JaVale McGee. Let's look at the Utah Jazz. For Utah, Mitchell's got 7, Rudy Gobert's got 11, Royce O'Neal has 2, and Georges Niang has 2. So there you go, guys. So now that just shows the update for the first half. Third quarter is about to start pretty shortly. All right, the players are coming out. Again, make sure to smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. All right, DeRozan back on the floor. Here they come. Ron said, Freddie says the 8th seed is looking tight, fam. Can't lie about the West race. Embiid is their best player, not Simmons. I agree. Traded the man for cash. Now the Suns looking stupid. Who are you talking about, Freddie? Yeah, who are they talking about? All right, so Freddie Gee's got it, gets a screen from Podol, and looks like we got a foul on Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons is not happy. Oh, you're talking about TJ Warren. Oh, yeah. Oh, 53. That's right. Okay. Thank you for the correction, G-Money. 53. Okay, but 1 point. Not that much of a difference. It'd be crazy if I said like 37, but 53. But thank you for the correction, G-Money. All right, so Al Horford in the game. Ben Simmons has already got 4 fouls and 4 points. This dude is a non-factor when he can't shoot the rock. All right, so DeJounte Murray gives it to Derek White. Derek White dribbles left, gives it to Podol, loses the ball, gives it to Lonnie Walker for 3, and he misses. Damn, Lonnie Walker didn't get a lot of playing time. I'm surprised. Anyway, Josh Richardson gives the ball to Tobias Harris, but then he gets called for the offensive foul. So that's actually now 9 turnovers for Philly. And Philly's committed 2 fouls already. So they'll be in the penalty if they're not careful. I mean, that's kind of bang because he was still kind of moving. All right, so Podol brings it from the pass from Derek White. He gives it to DeJounte Murray. Murray in a switch with Tobias, goes behind the screen, shoots a jump shot, misses, rebound, Embiid. Here comes Josh Richardson. Richardson passes it off to Al Horford, dumps it into Embiid. Embiid looking on the left block. Light pressure on the double team, kicks it out to Shake Milton for 3. He drains that one. Philly up now by 5, 67-62. All right, so there comes Derek White, goes off a screen, goes into the paint, shoots it, but the ball goes in and out, gets his own offensive rebound, scores. What did I talk about? Offensive rebounds. That's the Spurs' 9th. 9-3 on the offensive glass, 67-64. All right, Shake Milton has got it. Gives the ball to Al Horford. Al Horford pump fakes, goes from the free throw line to the right block, gives it to Embiid. The Spurs got 5 players converge inside with Embiid. Embiid gets fouled in the paint. If you look at the Spurs defense, they're all packed in the paint on a 2-3. They're all packed in the paint on a 2-3. All eyes are on Embiid, and everybody else is placed on the island on the outside while Embiid posts up. So Embiid does get fouled. He's going to the free throw line right now. It's 67-64 with 10:18 remaining in the third quarter. 40-point 20 games in Philadelphia 76er history. Dolph Schayes with 3, Charles Barkley with 3, Embiid with 2, Billy Cunningham with 1, and Will Chamberlain has the most with 27. So the score is 68-64 early part of the third quarter. And here's the free throw. Free throw is good. 69-64 is the score. So the ball is inbounded to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan gives the ball to Derek White, dribbles all the way to the middle on the left side, shoots a shot with the right hand, and he draws the foul on Shake Milton. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Smash the like button as you guys come in, ladies and gentlemen. 15-15 is the score. Sixers need this game to keep pace with the Pacers. Jay says Big Al needs to retire. Oh, Al Horford? All right, so here is Derek White at the free throw line. Knocks down the free throw. Score is 69-65. For a second there, I thought Embiid was going to be – I thought they were going to sit him out. I'm like, what? It's too early. All right, so here's the free throw. Good. 69-66 is the score. Early part of the third quarter. All right, so here comes Shake Milton. Gives the ball to Tobias Harris. Gives it to Embiid. Embiid looking. Gets in the post up. Faces a double team. Kicks it out to Tobias Harris. Wide open for three, and he drains it. 72-66. 6-point lead for Philadelphia. All right, so the ball's inbounded to DeRozan. Cross court onto the left side. Brings it right up to Josh Richardson. Tries to set a screen, but doesn't get it. DeRozan goes to a spot. Nice up and under move right there. Good footwork by DeRozan. Gets hit in the face. No foul call. Josh Richardson brings it up to Tobias. Pull up three. Misses the shot. Rebound to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte brings it up. He gives it to Derek White. Derek White crossover. Shoots a shot. Gets blocked. Gets put on his ass by Tobias Harris. Goddamn. All right, so Josh Richardson kicks it out to Horford. They swing it. Pump fake. Dribbles into the paint. Kicks it out. Wide open. Shake Milton for three, but he can't hit. Offensive rebound. Al Horford. Good job chasing that one. All right, they dump it inside to Tobias. Tries to go through a crowd. Can't find anybody. Gives it to Richardson. Gives it back to Horford. Straight on three. Spins out. Rebound to DeJounte Murray. He pushes it. Here he comes. They give it to DeRozan. Kick it out. Pump fake by Derek White. Derek White gets a screen in the middle of the floor. They kick it out to Murray. Corner three-pointer, but the ball is short. Rebound, Embiid. They give it to Josh Richardson coming back on the left side. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Richardson dumps it to Embiid. Nice job by DeRozan on the deflection to force Embiid into a double team, but there is a foul on that double team. So they were saying that Zion Williamson, I heard, looked like he was back in form. I don't think 9 of 21 is back in form, but at least in terms of dominating and scoring, probably being active. But I feel you. Anyway, ball is inbounded. Here comes Shake Milton, dribbles all the way to the basket. Nice move, and he scores. And we got a 74-66 game, 8:25 remaining in the third quarter. We got a timeout already. So we got a timeout by by San Antonio, excuse me. So 8:25 remaining, and the score is 74-66, man. Guys, smash that like, hit that subscribe, man. Young Carter. No, I'm not doing that because it'll get shut down automatically. And you might want to watch the name calling too. Due to copyright, I can't show the game because they'll shut down the channel automatically. So if I take that chance to shut down, then I'm the one that's dumb enough to listen to somebody who's telling me to show the game. If you know YouTube rules, I can't show the game. So you're gonna have to find if the NBA channel is showing it, but I can't do that. Anyway, we're at a timeout, man. 8:25 remaining. So we got a 74-66 game. All right. Smash that like, hit that subscribe, man, for the Lewis Sports Network. Tristan says, "Who am I rooting for?" I'm not rooting for either team. I'm not a fan of either team. I respect both teams. So, whoever wins, it's important for Philly to keep keep pace with Indiana, and then for San Antonio to try to see if they could get that 8th spot. So that's important that they keep track to be able to stay within those teams. Jay says Derek White needs to be more consistent because his rookie season, he was a beast. He played real well in his rookie year. All right, man. So we are at a timeout. But like I said, guys, make sure to hit the like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's like some of these guys don't even they don't read when I says that I can't do the copyright. I do that. Guess what? I get shut down. And it's like I'm not trying to wait no 30 days to get shut down, depending on how severe, whatever I violate, because then YouTube would have to go through that and see how long would I go. It could be anywhere from 1 to 3 months. So it's like you would think, guys would be smarter than that. So Shea Milton's got 11 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for the ones who truly understand, true heads. Again, anybody get disrespectful in terms of the trolls and stuff like that, man, just get them up on out of here, man. All right, man. So we got Derek White with the passes it to Patty Mills, my bad, and then gives it to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker gets to the paint. Beautiful driving dunk by Lonnie Walker, showing that athleticism, man. Yeah, dude was trolling. And the score is 74-68. Damn, I want to see the Spurs try to get Lonnie Walker more involved, man. Yeah, because Derek White was cooking when Murray was out with the ACL injury. I remember, but now that he's back, it's taking the minutes away, and now coming off the bench. Embiid just bulldozes Podol, man, and he scores 76-68. Here comes DeRozan. DeRozan gets to the paint, misses the shot. All right, and then the hands of Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris dribbles all the way. Can't find anybody. Gives it out to Josh Richardson, who gives it to Joel Embiid. Shout out to Anthony L. in the building. All right, and so the jump shot is taken by Embiid, and he knocks it down. So Embiid is starting to cook in the third quarter. Scores 78-68, 10-point lead in the third quarter. Shout out to Clay Pro. Appreciate you coming through. Again, guys, hit the like button, man, as you guys come in. And for new subscribers, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So a screen is set by Podol. All right, Patty Mills comes in. All right, so we got a jump hook. We got a miss. And the rebound is to Al Horford. He brings the ball back up. Gives it to Tobias Harris, telling Al Horford to clear out. So we got a 3-side clear out, 2 in the post. Al Horford on the face-up, right block, being guarded by DeRozan. They're flashing a double team, but they won't come. DeRozan, good defense. Al Horford, patient, goes up, misses the shot. Chase for it. Al Horford, man, he's so active going after the ball. He's not the fastest, but he's active. Pump fake by Tobias Harris. And we got I think it might have been it was a timeout by Brett Brown, because I'm like, why is there still 10 on the shot clock? But there's 10 on the shot clock. All right, man. So let me just check how much time is remaining. It is 6:27 remaining in the third quarter. The score is 78-68, man. Smash that like. Again, man, hit that subscribe button, man. And again, shout out to Anthony L, Clay Pro. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, the dude was bugging, man. Clay says the Lakers are tripping. Uh-oh. What do you mean by that, Clay? Let's check out the score. The game is tied at 24 at the end of one on ESPN. Okay. Let's see who's doing something right now let's check. Let us check the score right now. Let's go to the box score right before we come back. Let's see how fast I can do this. Let's check this out. Let's see. We have LeBron only has 4 points? Okay. Anthony Davis has already got 14 shot attempts. God damn. And he's got 13 points. But, yo. Yeah. And then for the Utah, let's see. Utah's a little more spread out. Jordan Clarkson has got 3. So 7 points for them. So we should be coming back in a moment. That AD already has 13 of the team's 24 points. They got to find a way to kind of like spread the ball movement. Well, no, they're going to get that done. Jay says Coach Pop needs to move on, take that Brooklyn if it's available. AD's been aggressive, but Bron has been quiet as a mouse. AD took 14 shots in the first quarter. He already got 14 shots. I'm like, God damn. See, Frank Vogel's going to have to figure something out because AD was damn near a non-factor all game long, and that was good Raptors defense, don't get me wrong, but he's going to have to figure out his coaching right here on how to pretty much be able to get everybody involved. But you know what? I mean, there's still time. Obviously, it's just the first quarter, so I think they'll they just got to make adjustments, obviously, and then I think things will get better for the Lakers and they'll clinch. Jay says he thinks he's saving it for the playoffs. All right, man. So here's the Sixers next, the last 6 games. So they're at Washington, they're playing Orlando, at Portland, they got Phoenix, they got Toronto, and then they got the Houston Rockets. Raptors and Sixers. That's interesting. Sixers and Rockets is interesting. Sixers and Blazers is interesting. If y'all did hear though, Jonathan Isaac, he tore his ACL in the last game against Sacramento, so he's done. All right, so he's out indefinitely. All right, so Shea Milton gets the ball, gets it to Josh Richardson. He scores on the layup. I think AD's been listening to his critics, and the score is 80-68. So the Spurs are down 12. Let's see what happens. All right, so here we go. Kick out. And it was that was okay. That's Johnson, gives it to Weatherspoon. They can't find anybody. Okay, so Johnson curls to the 3-point line and he knocks it down. Good Spurs offense. So it's now 80-71. It's Bron and AD hero ball. I got to agree with you, Freddie. All right, so Tobias Harris with the pull-up jump shot. It's good. And it is 82-71. So Philly is starting to pull away a little bit in this third quarter. Spurs, here comes Witherspoon, gives the ball to Podol. Podol gives it to Johnson, who gets blocked by Al Horford. Shake Milton's got it. Crosses over left, goes into the paint. Pump fake. Oh, with the Hakeem Dream Shake. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, with the Hakeem ball fake, but he gets the foul. Or as they call it today, with the Rondo. So, but I wonder why Thibault isn't getting minutes. He should be getting minutes, man. He's very good off the bench. So Embiid is on the bench. It is 82-71 third quarter. We got Shake Milton at the free throw line, and he gets the bounce. 83-71, 12-point lead. All right, so here's the free throw. Freddie speaking big facts. The hype that this team has gotten in the last couple of seasons, especially from Stephen A. Snitch, who kept predicting them go to the finals 2 years in a row, and then he come back, oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Now, shut up, Stephen A. Smith. I'm tired of them underperforming too. It's time that they figure it out. I agree with you, Freddie. 100%. Absolutely right. Too talented of a team to be underperforming like this. But they need to get rid of that coach, Brett Brown, because he don't know what he's doing. All right, so the Spurs, they missed the shot. Here comes Shea Milton, gives it to Al Horford, top of the key. They dump it into Tobias Harris. Tobias shoots over, and he misses the shot, goes in and out. Also, their bench is not as strong as it was last year. All right, so Johnson gives the ball to Witherspoon, who then gives it to Podol, then gives it to Lonnie Walker. Tries to pass it, but Spurs turn it over. All right, so Tobias gives it to Al Horford trailing, then gives it to Josh Richardson on the baseline, but he misses the jump shot. I should say right side because he wasn't damn near the baseline. Okay, Patty Mills pulls up for 3, and the ball spins in and out. Podol kicks it out to Lonnie Walker, wide open for 3, and he drains that one. So it's 84-74, 4:17 remaining in the third quarter. Let's see if the Spurs can make another run to get back in this game. Both teams shooting 40% or better from the three-point line, and we got an offensive foul on a very hard screen by Tobias Harris. So they call that an illegal screen. They turn it over, and the Spurs take turnover on. I said they take over on turnover on downs. I'm like, this ain't football. My God, chill, bro. We got to chill. Ron says if AD scored 13 on 14 shots, that's not too bad for Jazz. You want the other team's great player to have to take a lot of shots to get their points. And been rooting for them to take the next step the last 3 years. They need a deep playoff run, or MB and Simmons might get traded. I mean, Freddie, I got to ask you, is it possible to trade both? Now, I wouldn't do it. I would keep one of them, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Simmons, as young as he is, I feel like he's more of the liability than Embiid is. The thing is, Embiid is healthy. Oh, the Spurs turn it over. Corkman shoots a three-pointer, but he misses. The Spurs have got to take care of the basketball, man. They're turning the ball over too much in this quarter. Stephen A. been jinxing this team. That's what it is. That's why they're not winning. Patty Mills gets to his spot, shoots a jumper, misses the shot. Nice tap out by Jacob Poeltl. He's making an impact in this third quarter with the rebounding. And with the offensive rebounding. Here comes Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay, they got to get him going. He shoots a jump shot, misses. That's the thing, though. Rudy got his shots in rhythm. That was not a rhythm shot right there, so they miss. Here comes Ben Simmons. Gives it to Korkmaz. Dribbles left, gets a bend screen, shoots a three-pointer, and he drains that one. 87-74, 13-point lead for Philadelphia. All right, so here comes Johnson. Johnson gets a screen, dribbles left, spins into the middle, gives it to Eubank. Eubank scores, 87-76. So the ball's given to Ben Simmons. He dribbles, drives to Thibault. Thibault kicks it out. Al Horford, they swing it to Korkmaz. Corner three-pointer, miss. Thibault on the offensive glass, but he taps it right to Johnson. Oh, nice pass by Patty Mills to Johnson, and he throws it down. That was a beautiful textbook fast break by San Antonio. As soon as Johnson got the ball, he dribbled right. Patty Mills went left on the fast break. Beautiful. He passes it, and then a beautiful touch pass right back to Johnson on that throwdown. Beautiful textbook fast break by San Antonio. That was beautiful to watch. So it's a 9-point game, 87-78. Oh, so it was an and one. He got fouled too. Okay. So he'll go to the free throw line to get the 3-point play. And you got to build around Embiid. All right, so the free throw is good. He gets the roll, and it's 87-79. So we got an 8-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's the thing. Embiid's health is a big question, but he would take you further than Simmons because Simmons just does not want to shoot. All right, Simmons with the overback pass, and Thibault hits the three-pointer, so they get the three right back. 90-79 is the score. Here comes Patty Mills. He shoots the three-pointer, and he comes right back and says, anything you can do, I can do better in your face. 90-82 is the score. All right, so we're just about under 2.5 remaining. Here comes Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons kicks it out to Korkmaz. They give it to Embiid. Embiid fakes it, drives to the basket, and shoots it right off the glass. Embiid is having a big third quarter. It's 92-82, Philadelphia. All right, here comes Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay dribbles all the way, and he gets fouled. No call. Well, I think he says that Ben Simmons dribbles. And he just scoops it up with the right hand, and he scores, and that's what Ben Simmons does. He loves to drive to the middle. 94-82. It's amazing to me that this kid does not want to work on his game, on his jump shot. It's ridiculous. That's why they're not going to go far. All right, so Patty Mills crosses over, gets to the middle of the floor. Oh, beautiful look-away pass to Eubank, and he gets fouled. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful play by Patty Mills. Patty Mills looking like he lead the league in assists on that play. I was not impressed with that little finger roll that Ben Simmons did. I mean, nobody was damn near him where he took off, and then he was at the middle of the floor. Like, we know that that's what Ben Simmons does. But they're not going to go far as long as Ben is the jump shooter. All right, so the Embiid, what a save by Embiid. Sacrificing his body on that play. Spurs with another turnover. Korkmaz gives it to Thibault, gives it to Embiid. Pulls up in transition for three, but he misses the shot. Embiid, keep your ass in the post. You're going to cook that way. All right, so Witherspoon for three off the transition pass from Patty Mills, but he can't hit. 94-82 is the score. We're about to hit under a minute remaining. I will check the chat in just a little bit. Here's Ben Simmons. Dribbles, fakes, gets spins, kicks it out to Thibault. Open for three. He can't hit. Rebound to Rudy Gay. Tries to dribble. Try to get a screen from Eubanks. Can't get it, but gets it this time. Gets an MB switch, crosses over. Takes a jump shot, but he misses. Tap out by Eubanks. Spurs are getting offensive rebounds. They're just not converting. Johnson in the paint. and he draws a blocking foul on Ben Simmons. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. But right now, the Sixers have owned this third quarter. 32 to 20 in the third quarter right now is the score. Oh no, that's okay, Anthony. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. The Sixers and Elton Brand have created an interesting puzzle for themselves to solve. I'm not big on Elton Brand as GM. I'm just not. Dwight Howard's uncle is looking to get reelected next year as a district attorney in Atlanta. Hopefully he wins. We got 46.3 seconds remaining, 94-82 in the third quarter. So we'll be back in just a bit. Let me just read through the chat. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure to hit the like button as you guys come in as well. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel, Lewis Sports Network. Okay, hopefully he wins and he's protected. Sorry, I know that was off topic. It's okay, man. But that's actually good to know. Ron is right to a certain degree because by AD forcing up all those shots, you pretty much destroy the team's offensive flow. Anthony L., interesting fact, they don't have a system anyway. Ben needs a jump shot like yesterday. Big fact. Simmons says he don't need one. He's too stubborn. He needs all our support. He's the only brother with a spine big enough to stay on code and do the right thing, unlike that other guy from Kentucky who won't arrest. Giannis don't need one for real, but Ben ain't Giannis Antetokounmpo. Or do you mean he need ones for real? Big time facts, Freddie. Simmons is fooling himself if he thinks he doesn't need a jump shot. At the point guard position in today's NBA, you need a jump shot. You need a jump shot. You need a jump shot in today's NBA if you're playing the point. The fact that Ben Simmons don't have one at his height is crazy. Giannis needs one, bro. Freddie, go watch that Toronto series from last season. Well, Giannis is taking more attempts, and he has made some improvement on his jumper. But the game plan is still to build a wall around him so that he don't get his points around the basket. He needs I'm going to say that he needs a consistent jumper to be dangerous. He's taking more shots. That's nice. But now you need to develop that consistency. I feel like he could just change his mechanics a little bit on his jumper. I think if he does that, Giannis becomes arguably the most dangerous player in the NBA. It's hard enough to guard him in transition. Your team has to have the personnel to make sure that you can build a wall with your bigs so that Giannis can't drive to the basket. But, yo, he gets that jump shot. Giannis is taking over this league. And he's still only 25 years old. So I mean, he's getting better. He's getting there. He's not quite there, but he's getting close though. All right, so we got Johnson at the free throw line. Keldon Johnson at the free throw line makes the free throw. So the score is 94-83. Ben Simmons sits down. Josh Richardson checks back in. 46.3 seconds remaining in this third quarter. His free throw is good. 94-84 is the score. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, so the ball is inbounded to Nato. Nato gives the ball to Thibault. Thibault drives, kicks it out to Korkmaz, wide open for three and drains it. Terrible Spurs defense. 97-84 is the score. 35 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Philly has a 13-point lead right now. All right, so Patty Mills drives. A fake by Eubanks. Gives it to Rudy Gay. Shoots a jumper, gets fouled, and one. Not a good foul by Thibault. You never foul a jump shooter. You never foul a jump shooter. So he did that and gets the and one. Well, remember, the thing is Chris Middleton's having a great season, and he is an all-star. But the thing is, again, he's not a dominant player. If you're asking Chris Middleton to take over the game, that's My apologies, guys. I'm sorry. I got disconnected. So I apologize for that, guys. I got disconnected for a second. Looks like the third quarter's probably ended. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it looks like the third quarter's ended. So let me just check to make sure. Yeah, so at the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, 12-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. The score is 99-87. Again, my apologies, guys. I got disconnected from the internet. So they outscored the Spurs 35-25 in that third quarter. That's giving them that 12-point lead. So for the Sixers, wow, we have balance. You have 5 guys in double figures. Korkmaz has got 10, Shake Milton with 13, Tobias Harris has got 18, Richardson with 14, Embiid with 19. DeRozan did not score in the third quarter. Rudy Gay did get a 3-point play, but he struggled for a bit. Keldon Johnson does have 12 points. And that's pretty much your score right now. So if we look at the Lakers, wow, the Lakers are in a tight battle with the Utah Jazz in the first half. With the way the Jazz played in the first 2 games of this bubble, I don't know, man. The Lakers only have 34 points. The Lakers only scored 92 points, and they barely got over 100. Shout out to Rosalind Zamora. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. She says Spurs got to win this one. And again, shout out to Spurs fans, again, in the U.S. and around the world that are watching. Definitely appreciate you guys. Guys, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as you guys come in. So we got 22 likes, 4 people watching. Again, as we get started for the fourth quarter that is coming up in a bit. This is NBC Sports Philadelphia. Again, salute San Antonio Spurs fans everywhere. I know you guys are trying to keep pace for that last playoff spot in the West because the Pelicans did win today. Phoenix is 2-0. The Blazers also got to keep an eye on them. I'm interested to see what Sacramento is going to do tomorrow against Dallas. That's what the Spurs are lacking, defense. I agree, Rosalind. That's a good point. They're not playing good defensively. And the Sixers are really starting to hit their threes in the third quarter. Oh, so that should be a 24. Oh, wow. It was a 24-second violation and they didn't even see it. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that. So they were not able to get that call. So that basket actually really should not count. So we're getting started for the fourth quarter. Jay says that Utah is a physical team. If you play physical with the Lakers, you have a good chance of beating them. That's what I said, that the Lakers, you have to play physical with them. Because when I look at the Lakers, it's like other than LeBron is really their most physical player. Dwight Howard once did physicality, but he's more finesse now than he was physical. The makeup of this Laker team reminds me of LeBron and D Wade's Heat teams. But at least they had some firepower, though. Embiid in the post, shoots a turnaround jump shot, misses. Al Horford on the tip. And now the Spurs are not doing a good job on their box outs neither because Philly got 4 offensive rebounds in that third quarter. So it's 101-87. All right, so Derek White has got the ball. Trying to get a screen. Okay, he gets the screen, shoots a jump shot, left side of the floor, knocks it down. So it's a 101-89 lead for Philly, 12-point game. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. All right, so here comes Nato, gives it to Al Horford. Looks like it's about the right elbow, but he has to move a little bit left. Gives it to Korkmaz, gets an MB screen, dribbles all the way to the basket. Why did Korkmaz pass it? He was wide open. Nato takes the jump shot, misses the shot. Wow, I can't believe Korkmaz got timid on that play. He was wide open. He could have laid it up and easy for 2. But anyway, Keldon Johnson shoots a jump shot. It's good. So back-to-back baskets for the Spurs. It's now a 10-point game. And Rosalind says Celtics in prime when we're live. Okay. All right, so it looks like we got a foul. Shout out to Ron for the like count. We got 23 likes. Appreciate that, guys. All right, so Korkmaz. Oh, okay, so Patty Mills kind of went into him for the foul. Again, shout out to Rosalind for being here in the stream. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. So did Korkmaz score on that? No, it looks like he got blocked. So it's 101-91. A screen is set by Rudy Gay. Derek Wright almost traveled. Rudy Gay, he did travel. And dang, if he didn't travel, Rudy Gay would have cut the game to 7 on that 3. But they called the travel. So that basket will not count. And back comes Philly. Here comes Philadelphia again. All right, so Embiid dumps it into Embiid dumps it into Al Horford, excuse me. The ball is deflected by Derek White. So the Philadelphia 76ers will retain possession. Or as the Macho Man Randy Savage would say, possession. Gotta get my Randy Savage voice better. I mean, I could do it kind of good. I just got to keep practicing. All right, so Embiid in the post. Nice spin move with the layup, but he misses off the glass. He misses, and the rebound is to Eubanks, who gives it to Derek White. Dribbles, and he gets fouled by Korkmaz as he dribbles to the basket. All right, so we got a 10-point game, 10:01 remaining in the fourth quarter. Score is 101-91 Philly. Spurs have an opportunity to get back in this game, but they have to get stops defensively. And by Anthony L saying Spidey Mitchell, that's telling me that Donovan is probably going off right now in that second quarter. That doesn't spell good for the Lakers if they're not playing well. All right, so we got a screen set and Derek White for 3, and he drains it. We got a 7-point game, guys. 101-94. Philly only up by 7. So here comes NATO. Spurs on a 7-0 run right now. All right, so Al Horford, top of the key, flashes to Korkmaz with the left hand. Nice cut to the basket by Korkmaz coming off a curl, and he draws the foul, going to the free throw line. So really nice play right there, coming back by Philly. Really nice play. And let's check that Lakers score real quick. And I'm surprised. Okay, so nothing updated. I forgot to refresh the page. Oh, so the Lakers have a 1-point lead. Okay. All right, AD is shooting 43% from the field. Wow. All right, Korkmaz knocks down the first free throw. 102-94 is the score. All right, so the free throw is good. 103-94. How much does Donovan Mitchell have? He got 15 points, 2 threes, and 5 free throws, mate? Ouch. All right, so Derek White dribbles all the way, gives it to Podol. Nice hook shot. It is good. Spurs once again get back within 7. So Podol is starting to play better in the second half. He's got 6. The 103-96 is the score. Here comes NATO. Gives it to Korkmaz. Korkmaz dumps it to Embiid, left block. Podol's guarding him. Embiid goes from the post up to the face up, dribbles inside, pushes him, bullies him, and scores. Embiid, that's what Embiid's got to do. 105-96. Bully Podol. He can't guard you. The only thing he can really do is foul you. Double screen set at the top for DeJounte Murray. Checks in, gets the bump, and he gets the foul call on Embiid. So he's going to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws to cut this game to 7 if he can. But Embiid with the grown man move, just bullying his way to that basket. Boom, boom, boom. 2 bumps. Kisses it off the glass for 2. Yep, they woke up the spider. Embiid, 21 points, 9 rebounds in 24 minutes. They woke him up. They woke up the spider, a.k.a. Spider-Man Donovan Mitchell. Spidey. Donovan Spider Mitchell has been awoken. He's got 15 points in the first half, and he's shooting the ball real well, too. Okay, somebody hit a 3 for the Jazz or probably got a 3-point play because they're up 50-48 right now in the first half. All right, so let's look at DeJounte Murray. He made both free throws, 105-98, just under 9 remaining in this game. Oh, wow. DeJounte gets a steal and he scores, so it's now 105-100, 5-point game. The Spurs have started 5 for 5 in this fourth quarter. The Sixer defense is starting to lag. Oh, and NATO gets to the rim and he gets the roll. Almost spinned out, but it said, nah, we're going to give you the 2. Spins in. 107-100. Here comes DeJounte, gets to the middle of the floor, and DeJounte draws another oh, no, they called an offensive foul on DeJounte Murray. Oh, wow, he just picked NATO's pocket and just dunks the ball. Great defense by DeJounte Murray right there. And then Nato comes back and just gets the spin. Murray was waiting for that ball to spin out, but it decided to spin back in. So we got an offensive foul on DeJounte Murray. 107-100 is the score. Here comes Nato. Gets a screen from Al Horford. Dribbles all the way to the basket. Goes on the reverse and scores. Wow, how did he get that ball over Poto like that? But nice reverse by Nato on the last two drives, man. He's got 4 in the quarter. And the Spurs call a timeout. 8:09 remaining. The score is 109-100. Check that out. All righty. All right, so let's just check out the scores once again really quick. It looks like we're in a timeout mode because it's 50-48 in favor of the Jazz. Okay. So I'll just be checking the update there. Anthony says, is it disrespectful to say Anthony Davis and the Lakers as in David Ruffin and the Temptations? Oh, wow. Ron says, Embiid can do that all night long against the Spurs. Again, guys, hit the like. Make sure to hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel on the Lewis Sports Network, giving you basketball content for tonight. San Antonio Spurs against the Philadelphia 76ers in the Orlando bubble. And again, make sure to pull up tomorrow. I got the Mavericks and the Kings. And then we got the Celtics and the Miami Heat. That's with Basketball Live with Lewis and D at 6:30. So make sure y'all pull up for that tomorrow. It's going to be lit. And I'm looking forward to having a good game. This is actually the first game that I've done with the Spurs and the Sixers inside the bubble in terms of the real games. I still have to do an Indiana game. I've already done Memphis. No, I did a Pelicans game already. I think people are going to stay in tune now to more Pelicans games now because Zion did his thing along with Brandon Ingram. So they were finally able to play well together, in the fourth quarter. G-Money said, Jay says, I remember when the Pistons passed up on Donovan Mitchell to the draft to Luke Kennard. Man, dumb ass Pistons. G-Money says, Sixers need to guard the mid-range. Sixers need to keep their composure. I hate to say it, but without AD, the Lakers are trash. G-Money says, do you think we will see NBA games in the summer from now on? I don't know. That's one of those questions that I really don't know. Because the reason I'm saying that, G-Money, is because the next season is already starting in December. So I doubt we're going to have games in the summer. Unless it also depends if we're going to go back to are we going to have a 72-game season or 82-game season? So we're not going to know. If it's 82 games, then most likely it'll be in the summer. Most likely we'll get playoff games in the summer, not regular season games. So we'll see. And looks like the stream went out for a bit. Let me just refresh. Hopefully it comes back. Luke Howard says, say hi, bro, please. And who's your favorite player? Okay. Shout out to Luke Howard. Appreciate you coming through. My favorite player, are you talking about currently or all time? If it's currently, it's Kawhi Leonard. If it's all time, it's MJ. 50-48 Jazz. Again, shout out to Luke Howard coming through the stream. And again, guys, make sure to smash the like and make sure to hit that subscribe as well. So we got 7:59 remaining in the fourth quarter as I was able to refresh the stream. Looks like the Spurs have the basketball. And looks like we got a technical foul. And DeRozan hits the free throw. Those are his first points of the second half because he had 17 in the first half, but he did not score in the third quarter. And now it's a 109-101 game. Philly is up 8. And DeJounte Murray will inbound the ball. Gives it to Derek White. Derek White dribbles. And nice pass to Podol, and he scores. And it's a 6-point game, 109-103. The Spurs already have 16 in this quarter. 16-10. So they've cut this lead in half. All right, so Nato gives the ball to Josh Richardson. Al Horford trying to get position. They give it to Thibault. Thibault trying to get it to Horford. He seals his man. Nice play quickly. And Podol on the recovery with the block. Good defensive play by Podol, recovering on time, because that was an easy layup right there for the Sixers. But he recovered just in time on the help and was able to come from the weak side to block the shot. But the Sixers have it with 4.4 on the shot clock, 7:31 remaining. Scores 109-103. Here is the inbound. The inbound is to Tobias Harris. Tobias takes a step back. He gets fouled. Oh, no, he doesn't get fouled. He double clutches on the three, and he drains it. 112-103 while Embiid sits. 9-point lead once again. Here comes DeMar DeRozan. Gets to his spot. He gets caught in the air. DeJounte Murray shoots a three, but he gets oh, no, the ball goes out of bounds because it was deflected on the shot as he missed. And the Spurs will retain possession. The Spurs will retain possession. But Tobias with a big-time three on that double clutch, man. That was a hard shot that he just hit. But it was a breathing room shot for Philly. They needed that shot. 112-103, 9-point lead. DeRozan gets the ball from DeJounte Murray on the inbound. Here's DeRozan in the post on Josh Richardson. Fades back, takes a fadeaway. Tough shot, but he knocks it down on the left side of the baseline. 112-105. The Spurs are still in this game. Still in this game. All right, so we got Josh Richardson. No, Shake Milton, gets a Ben Simmons screen. Ben rolls to the basket, and he scores on the layup. That's just terrible Spurs defense on the pick and roll. 114-105. All right, so DeRozan comes off a screen, kicks it out to Lonnie Walker, shoots a three-pointer, but he can't hit. Offensive rebound, Podol. That's the Spurs' 13th offensive rebound. They kick it out to Derek White for three, and he drains it. And it's a 6-point game, 114-108. Uh-oh. A war zone about to start in the chat. Here it comes. I can feel it. Milton. And Ben Simmons goes over to try to dunk it, but he can't. The ball's overshot. Here come the Spurs on the fast break. They swing it. Oh, but it gets delayed. Oh, nice bounce pass by Podol in the paint. But DeJounte has to space out. Gives it to White for three. He drains it plus the foul. And the San Antonio Spurs are within three, 114-111. And Derek White has a chance for a 4-point play to cut this game to 2. Beautiful spacing by the Spurs with their passing. Beautiful movement, and they stayed moving. That's a terrible foul by Tobias Harris. Terrible foul. Derek White's back-to-back threes for him. About to get it. Shoots the free throw, knocks it down, and the score is 112-114. 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. 2-point game. All right, so Ben Simmons has got it. Drives to the middle of the floor. Josh Richardson pump fakes, dribbles left, fake right, spin move, right, takes a jump shot, knocks it down. What a tough shot. Nice move. 116-112. We got a tight one, guys. We got a tight one. All right, man. As DeRozan dribbles to the paint and, scoops it up with the left hand, he scores, and DeRozan has got 21 points. Timeout Philly, 2-point game. Guys, 5:30 remaining, just under the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. The score is Philly 116, San Antonio 114 right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Smash that like and hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network, man. Truly appreciate that. Freddie, okay. Freddie says if you take Bron and AD off the Lakers top to bottom, they're probably the worst roster in the NBA. G Money says also the Lakers did finish only 28-27 when Bron played last year and went 8-13 when he came back. I'm going to keep that war zone in the chat. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't touching that one. The Lakers were trash last season with LeBron. That's why they had to get AD. But then I bet you Freddie will come back and say, dude, LeBron was the only one that was on that team. Right? But again, I'm leaving that one alone. Anthony L says, man, the Spurs, yeah, man, they're within 2. It's crazy. Anthony L says they would still be bad even with LeBron. Old man keeping ice in that groin. When y'all gonna accept that the fact that Father Time catches everybody, they're not gods. The Spurs are hanging in there. G Money, Bron missed 18 games, and they went 6-12 with losses to the Knicks and the Hawks. Doesn't matter. They weren't that much better when he came back. Wait a minute. Jay Jefferson, duh. LeBron and the Temptations. Oh, boy. So the Lakers and Jazz are tied at 56 right now. Yo, the Lakers have actually played some tight games, but this is really going to test them because every team they're playing is a playoff team, or at least fighting for a playoff spot. I think the Kings are the only team that's fighting for a playoff spot with the other teams that they're supposed to face because all the other teams they have are in the playoffs right now. LeBron's got 10 points. AD he's missed 3 free throws. They've got no other player in double figures right now. God damn, Spider Mitchell's got 21 at the half. Whew. God damn, Spider Mitchell's got 21 at the half. When Bron played last year, Lakers lost to the Knicks, Hawks, and Grizz, Pels, Wolves, and Suns. Bron is 35 years old, man. He's not the same, bro. He's not how Jordan was at 35. Anthony L says, no excuses. All right, man, guys. So we're back. It is 116 to 114 right now in the fourth quarter. The Spurs have cut this game down to 2 after being down by as many as 14 in this game. They entered the fourth quarter being down by 12, and they have now within 2. So Ben Simmons has got it. Gives the ball to Shake Milton, who gives the ball to Sim, gives it to Tobias. Here comes Embiid, left block, gets in post position. They face a double team. Richardson kicks it out to Milton, tries to dribble. Richardson gets wide open, shoots the 3, and he drains it, knocks it down. Big 3-point shot. They needed that. And the score is 119 to 114. Let's see what the Spurs do and come back. Here comes DeRozan being guarded by Richardson. Gets a screen from Podol at the top. DeRozan kicks it out. Rudy Gay bumps, shoots a shot, and gets the roll. 119-116 is the score. 3-point game. So here comes Shake Milton, gives the ball to, who is that? Oh, Tobias Harris. With Rudy Gay on him. Here comes Joel Embiid. Embiid gets in post position. Again, they trying to double. Oh, the Spurs defense was actually good. It was more of a box. All right, so Derek White kicks it out to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay dribbles, shoots the shot. Wow, he looks like he overshot that, but he banks it in, guys. It's a 119-118 game. Spurs are within 1. All right, so here comes Shea Milton. He gives the ball to Tobias Harris. The Spurs can take the lead if they could get a stop. They dump it into Embiid. Wow, look at Podol. He fronts Embiid from the entry pass. Another Philly turnover. The Spurs can take the lead right here. White dribbles to the middle, goes right, and he scores, but he traveled on the hop step before he laid the ball in the basket. So the Spurs end up turning it over. Wow. If he got away with that one, that would have been the lead right there. Oh, man, especially here we go. Anyway, Embiid's got it. They dump it into Tobias. Wow, and he just touches it like a volleyball, and he scores 121-118. This game is really tight, everybody. But the Spurs have got to get DeRozan, kicks it out to Johnson, dribbles into the paint, and he draws the foul. And somebody got hurt. Is that Richardson on the ground? Because he's holding onto his face. He said it doesn't mean anything, right? Anyway. Oh, wow. Shake Milton is really holding. Oh, that's Shake Milton on the ground. And he's really holding onto his face right now. It looks like he might be okay. Is he drawing blood? Oh, he got elbowed by Johnson when he went up. But that was an incidental contact, though. LeBron said he was in playoff mode when he came back. So he got hit on his lip. Okay, so he got bumped on his lip. Oh man, this is a typical thing of moving the goalposts, man. This is crazy. Let's see what the score is in the half. The Lakers are up 2 at the half, 58-56. AD's got 24 points. He's got 24. He's got 1 3-pointer, 14 points on twos, and then he's got 7 points off the free throw line. We got 3:28 remaining. It's 121-118. Shout out to the Mets. The Mets just beat Atlanta, and Jacob deGrom struck out 10 in his win. So big ups to Jacob deGrom. Let's see. Lamar, they were losing for 6 years, man. By Christmas time, the Spurs and Jazz were not in the playoffs, and the Nuggets were the number 1 seed. There's still time for teams to get going. Ron didn't make the playoff to make the Lakers that much better. No excuses, Freddie. When you call yourself the GOAT, it doesn't matter who is on the roster. You can overcome that. So when is LeBron? Anthony L says, so when is LeBron performing his next miracle? I heard he could turn water into wine. If that's the case, then LeBron is biblical, then, if that's the case. But remember, LeBron has always said in interviews, I mean, he's brought wine to the game. He's aging like fine wine. I mean, y'all know. It's another back and forth in the chat. Y'all already know. This only started with the score of the Jazz and the Lakers. And then it became about Bron and AD. And then it's about what happened last year. And y'all already know what it is. All I'm going to tell you, Freddie, is don't look at me, man. I ain't started. All right, so Johnson at the free throw line misses the free throw that could have cut the game to 2. And then it could have cut it to 1 if he makes this one. Let's see the second one. Okay, he swirls in the second one. Anyway, Milton came on the screen. Embiid dribbles, gets into the paint, and he draws the foul on Jacob Poeltl. I got to say, Jacob Poeltl's done a very nice job of avoiding foul trouble in the second half. He's keeping balls alive. He's scoring when he gets his opportunities in the paint. So he's doing a very good job. I think he's played a much better second half. Philly is, it is a 2-point game. So it looks like we have a timeout. 120. Yo, Becky Hammond look like she about to get ready for a run. Like, she don't even look like a coach right now. She looks like she's about to get ready to go for a late night run in the bubble. Anyway, 3:28 remaining. The score is 121-119 Philadelphia as Embiid goes to the free throw line. Oh, he walks on water. Oh, yeah. Oh, Brandon Nicholson, man, appreciate you coming back, man. He says, I love this chat. Yeah, the back and forth, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, I know the deal, man. We love it in the chat. Again, salute to everybody that is in the chat. Again, make sure you guys pull up tomorrow. Mavericks and Kings. So that, and then Celtics and Heat tomorrow on Tuesday, man. Make sure y'all pull up for that one. Make sure y'all pull up. All right, so just waiting for things to get settled. I mean, Freddie, man, you kind of have to – LeBron's going to kind of have to eat his words when he says that to the media. So, I mean, what else can you really say, honestly, bro? Honestly, I never left, man. I was silently spying in the chat while watching the Lakers and the Jazz. Oh, okay. LeBron will be calling Mario Chalmers to join. Watch. I mean, Super Mario blocked his shot on a move that LeBron normally does and never usually doesn't get blocked on. I remember because when he was in Miami, he pulled off that same move at the during the game I think it was in the third quarter when he did he got to the spot, he got off balance by the Celtic defense, was still able to bank it in. You know Skip, he loves trolling, man. He loves showing that Herzonia block every single time, but anyway, Embiid knocks down both free throws, 123-119. The Sixers' next game is against the Wizards on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Here comes DeRozan coming off a Poto screen to the right side, has to pass it to DeJounte Murray, and he gets fouled by Josh Richardson. All right, so DeRozan at the free throw line to shoot free throws. We got 3:07 remaining in this game. He's got 22 points. He's played well, but he hasn't been as aggressive in the second half. He didn't score in the third quarter. As he knocks down the free throw, he now has 23 points, and the score is 123-120, guys. All right, here's his next free throw. He scores, and guys, once again, it's a 2-point game, 123-121. All right, so here's Shake Milton. Looks like he's okay from getting bumped with the elbow from Johnson. He gives the ball to Josh Richardson, and B sets a screen on Derek White. Both teams are shooting 92% from the free throw line, and the free throws are pretty much even. Josh Richardson gets misses the shot. They get the rebound. Here come the Spurs. They can take the lead on this possession. All right, so DeJounte gives the ball to trying to see who that's DeRozan. Okay, so he has to backpedal, back it up, gets a switch with Ben Simmons, crosses over, pump fakes, kicks it out to Rudy Gay, gets to his spot, takes a jump shot, bang. Rudy Gay ties the game at 123, ladies and gentlemen. 123 all, guys. Just under 3 remaining. Let's go. Just under 3 remaining. All right, so Embiid's got it. Pump fakes. Dribbles left. He gets blocked by Podol. No, blocked by DeRozan from behind. The Spurs can take the lead. And Ben Simmons with a terrible foul. All right, so Ben Simmons commits a terrible foul with 2:12 remaining. And I think Ben Simmons might have fouled out. So Ben Simmons was not even a factor in this game, guys. Not really much of a factor. Ben Simmons just fouled out. He's done for the night. The game is tied at 123, 2:12 remaining. Shout out to Juanetta. She says, go Spurs. So now Al Horford is in the game, and the San Antonio Spurs can take the lead. Let's see what DeRozan does right now. First free throw. And ladies and gentlemen, the Spurs have come back from 12 down to take a 1-point lead. He only had 8 points. Ben Simmons was a non-factor today in this game. Like, you kind of forget he was even playing. Anyway, he knocks down the free throw, 125, man. All right, so the ball's given to Josh Richardson. All right, so all right. Oh, and Tobias Harris misses the shot. Philly is falling apart right now. All right, so DeRozan takes a Euro step, and he scores the rock. And the Spurs go up by 4 with 141 remaining. DeRozan is starting to take over. He has scored the last 6 points for the Spurs. DeRozan on a personal 6-0 run right now. Beautiful move by DeRozan, man. And the Sixers have blown a 12-point lead, 14 overall, and now trail by 4 to the San Antonio Spurs. Shout out to Seamus McLean. He says, hello. Hello to you. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Again, guys, like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Players that might have a bigger impact on the game than Bron. KD, Kawhi, Giannis, Curry, depends. All legit options. I agree with that. And the Blazers had double-digit leads in every game in that series versus the Warriors and still lost. That was crazy. One of the most epic failures in NBA history. No more DeFrozen. Well, at least for this regular season bubble. Yeah, the Blazers getting swept without KD. That's ridiculous. They should have beat them, just like how the Rockets should have beaten the Warriors without KD. The Portland Trail Blazers have no excuse because Dame's excuse was they didn't have Nurkic. You can't make that excuse because you were led by double digits all 4 games with the Dame and CJ system. So I don't want to hear that. The Spurs have 40 points in the fourth quarter. Philly's playing terrible defense, and now they trail by 4. All right, so Al Horford gets the ball from Shake Milton, and it looks like we got a foul on Rudy Gay. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. DeRozan is balling right now. Yeah, the Blazers, I don't care what anybody says. The Blazers got no damn excuses. So the fact that Dame was talking all that smack and made an excuse is pathetic. All right, and they're playing worse this year. Fortunately, they got their players back, and Melo and they signed Melo. Embiid stumbles, loses his balance. He slips a little bit, but is able to shoot the jump shot on the right block. And so Philly trails by 2, 127-125. The Spurs want to run a little bit of clock here, try to get a good shot. 127-125. DeRozan gets to his spot, shoots the jump shot, knocks it down again. Nobody near DeRozan. He's on fire. DeRozan's got 8 in the last 2 minutes. 129-125. Can the Spurs come back and win this game? This will be their 3rd straight win. So Al Horford passes it to Josh Richardson. They dump it into Embiid. Embiid passes it to Tobias Harris, and he dunks the basketball. 129-127. Nope. Neither one of those guys. And they still lost. Facts, Brandon. All right, so DeJounte Murray's got it. Philly needs a stop. 42 points allowed in the fourth quarter. DeJounte gets to his spot, shoots the floater, just a little short, and Shake Milton has got it. Brett Brown telling them to push. Here comes Shake, trying to get Embiid. There it is. Embiid shoots a shot. He gets fouled. Ooh. Podol is so lucky that was not a 3-point play. But anyway, Embiid will go to the free throw line to try to tie this game with 22.2 seconds remaining. There is no shot clock now, ladies and gentlemen. So it's crucial that Embiid knocks down these 2 free throws. Got to be clutch. Are we possibly having overtime on Monday? Let's see. Embiid's first free throw. Good. 1-point game. 129-128. All right, so we got a good one, folks. It was terrible to watch. They were not worth it, man. All right, so Embiid. Let's see if he can tie this game, man. Can he be clutch here? Oh, but he missed the free throw. Podol's got the rebound. And he gets wait, did he get fouled or did they call a timeout? No. A timeout was called. So Embiid only makes 1 out of 2. And a timeout was called. I mean, if the Spurs can beat the Sixers, they would have beaten the Sixers, the Grizzlies, and the Kings to start off. 2 playoff teams and a team fighting for the playoffs. They would go 3-0 with this small ball lineup. See, the difference with the small ball lineup of Houston compared to San Antonio, the Spurs have a system while the Rockets don't. It wouldn't be a Lewis stream without a good old LeBron debate in the chat, right? Yeah, the Spurs want that last spot. I mean, they're showing it right now. Just when I thought the Spurs were out, I said, man, I still don't think the Spurs are going to make it, but I'd be amazed if they are able to win the last 7 to 8 games. They go 6-2 or 7-1, and they're within 4 games. I give the Spurs a shot to get in. Man, that's crazy. Oh, Freddie, it goes both ways. It goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. Everybody likes narratives out here, man. Again, salute to everybody in the chat as always. Let me just check the score real quick in the third quarter. What? The Jazz have started on an 8-0 run in the third quarter. What is this? Wow. We got 20 seconds. They're looking. Can't find anybody. They got the ball. They got it to Rudy Gay. They got a foul. No, DeJounte Murray almost turned it over. Pump fake. DeRozan. They give it to Derek White. And they foul. Wow. The Sixers lost 12 seconds of that clock. That was just, they almost got the steal. But good awareness by DeJounte Murray to recover to that ball, and quick pass by DeRozan because he almost got fouled. So they were able to shed a good amount on the clock right there, 12 seconds, guys. And Derek White misses the free throw. Wow. Oh my goodness. We got a little bit of unclutchness here on both ends. And Embiid misses one, and now Derek White misses one. I gotta go to the Lakers stream after this. All right, cool, no doubt. Derek White makes his second free throw, and we got a timeout with 10.4 seconds remaining, man. And Portland should fire Terry Stotts after that dumb play he drew after a timeout. Facts. He needs to go too. I don't like what he's doing as a coach. Too relying on Dame and CJ, letting them play hero ball. It's not gonna win in the playoffs. The narrative at its simplest form. He says Bron is the greatest of his era. Brett getting fired and he know it. Terry Stotts, listen, man, I gave him credit in the beginning, but the thing is, it's the same old song over and over again. He's been coach for this team for what, 6, 7 seasons? Since when does the media ever say of his era when they mention his greatness? Well, depends on who's saying it, because I told you that when it comes to controlling the narrative, if you look at guys like Nick Wright, he'll say that LeBron's been the best for 10 years, 12 years, 11 years, 14 years. He's even said he's been the best since he came into the NBA. I'm like, dude, are you that in love so much with LeBron? Like, I get it, man. You like LeBron. I'm cool with that. But it's like, man, this homoerotic infatuation, man, it's just going to make me turn off and not like that dude because of that. And then LeBron don't help controlling the narrative neither. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Shake Milton hits a three-pointer with 6.1 seconds remaining, and Philly retakes the lead at 131-130. Man, the Spurs really messed up on that defensive play right there. And they left him open. They left him wide open. But there's 6.1 remaining. Let's see if the Spurs can come back. Damn, that's a tough play right there. They left him open. Dang, man. Wow. Philly goes back up, man. No, LeBron is an all-time great. Everybody knows that. LeBron was already look, this is the truth. The media was already calling him the greatest before he even won a championship. That's when the whole infamous Scottie Pippen thing had started, when he was saying he was the best that he had ever seen and stuff like that. And he hadn't even won a championship. And I'm like, can LeBron win first before we start comparing? I mean, Stephen A. almost went off the bandwagon in 2012 had LeBron not won the title. Like, that's how crazy it gotten, bro. That was just terrible defense by the San Antonio Spurs on that possession. Terrible. Shake Milton shoots 39% from three. You don't leave that guy open. That was a terrible possession. And the Spurs can thank and the Spurs, if they don't win this game or they don't score on this possession, they can thank that play. Because you force them into a tie. You don't let them take the lead. DeRozan gets open. DeRozan gets to the paint. He shovels it to Portal. He goes for the layup. He misses. It's blocked. And So it looks like it might be off of San Antonio. They're saying to rerun it and check, man. But what a possession! I'm surprised DeRozan passed it off the Podol on that play. Score is 131-130 Philadelphia. That was actually a nice play by DeRozan. Podol just couldn't finish. He got blocked twice, and then they're going to try to look it over again. So they're going to try to say that the ball was off of DeJounte Murray, but we'll see what happens. 1.1 remaining. Spurs had a 2-point lead. And that horrible defensive play led to Shake Milton getting that 3-point shot to go in because Philly was about to choke this game. So through the skin of their teeth, if they can win. Oh no, that's off of that's off the DeJounte. That looks like it's off of DeJounte. So the Sixers will get the ball back. They're going to get the ball back. And right now there's 1.1 remaining. So let's see who the ball is going to be on. So let's look at the Lakers score real quick. Oh wow, the Lakers went up by one in the third. Wow, LeBron still only has 10 points. Maybe, I mean, it's possible that he could really be facing himself. And then just like that, the Jazz go back up by 2. Man, the Lakers are playing a lot of seesaw basketball right now. All right, so the Sixers get the ball. And Embiid is quickly fouled with all 0.4. That's not enough time. That's not enough time for the Spurs to probably catch and shoot. I wouldn't say choke the game away. I would say they blew the game away. I wouldn't say choke. Hey, shout out to Chopstick, man. He said, shout out to DeJounte Murray, my boy from Seattle. All right, because Chopstick is from Seattle. Again, shout out to Chopstick in the chat, man. Appreciate you coming through. Man, we got a good game, man. And the Spurs, man, it looks like, let's see what happens. Embiid, first free throw is good, 132-130. He can honestly miss the shot if he wants to because the game would be over. And Brett Brown is telling him, he said, to miss the free throw. Yep. Oh, he almost made it anyway. And DeRozan trying to throw a heave, but it doesn't matter. So, ladies and gentlemen, the San Antonio Spurs lose a heartbreaker, 132-130. Shake Milton, the hero, with the 3-pointer. He scores 16 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line. And his 3-point shot with 12 seconds remaining ends up being the game winner for the Philadelphia 76ers in a game that Philly looked like they was going to lose after being up by as many as 14. Yeah, he got jiggy with it when Shake Milton hit that 3, and he should be thanking him because Embiid missed 1 out of 2 free throws. But then Derek White only made 1 out of 2 himself, man. Here's the problem. You know what it is, Freddie? Here's the problem. The thing is, you got to listen to your boy Bron. When you come out on your TV show and say you're the greatest of all time, there's no problem with with you thinking that you're the greatest of all time, Freddie. There's no problem with that. But when you come out and say it, and the thing is, it's not like if LeBron just said it to the media, like he was that bold and says, I think I'm the greatest. And it's like, again, all of the players, they trash talk, they all say, in their mind, they believe that they're the greatest, but they'll never come out and say it. Maybe it happens in scrimmages and stuff like that, but they'll never come blatantly to the media and say, oh, I'm the greatest of all time. And the thing is, when you say something like that, you're holding yourself to a high standard, so you're going to have to live up to that. That's the thing. If you think LeBron is a GOAT, you got to do it with an objective stance, but you just can't be, And the thing is, people will say that they're objective, but it's like they show their straight bias, though. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's true, though. The reason that I said that LeBron lost his opportunity to be the GOAT was when listen, I know that Jason Terry only outscored him by 1 point in the NBA Finals, but this is what ended the GOAT debate. I'm going to say it again. In Game 6 of the 2011 NBA Finals, go back and watch that game in the pregame show. In the pregame, I remember who was there. John Barry, Michael Wilbon, Stuart Scott, and Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson clearly said, I want to see if LeBron can guard Jason Terry. That's all I need to know. When you say something like that, I said LeBron is 6'8". Jason Terry's 6'1". You're getting outplayed by a player that's 7 inches than you, 7 inches smaller than you. The fact that Magic Johnson said, I want to see if LeBron can guard Jason Terry. People forget that LeBron made first team defense that year in 2011. He was first team All NBA defender. When I heard that, I said to myself, that's crazy. I said, when I hear stuff like that, it's just, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, I never thought I'd hear that. The fact that Magic Johnson said, listen, and I get it, Magic Johnson was not a great defender himself, so I'm not going to sit here and cap like Magic like knows what he's saying in terms of, but we all know that LeBron is a better defender than Magic. Like, everybody knows that. But my thing is, when Magic Johnson, the great Magic Johnson, is saying that, bro, I couldn't believe it, man. Freddie, we talking about 2011, bro. You keep trying to go back and forth with the whole 2019 stuff, man. Before this season, Freddie, LeBron was not playing defense. He was not playing defense. I've seen LeBron my whole career. We could go back to 2013. Did he deserve Defensive Player of the Year over Marc Gasol? He did. But when he didn't get the award, he stopped playing defense. I don't recall a player that was making consistent all-defensive teams quit in his prime. Once you do that, it's like, and I've seen the tape. I'm sorry, man. And I told you, I try to stay away from this talk, but I'm sorry. He quit playing defense in his prime. I've never heard of a superstar quit playing defense in their prime, especially when every time the LeBron fan boys, I should say, have always told me that LeBron is still in his prime. LeBron is still in his prime. Year 17, LeBron is still in his prime. Like, you could clearly see LeBron is not in his prime. He's playing at a high level in his 17th year, but he's not in his prime. I'm sorry. When you sit in front of Rich Paul and Maverick Carter and those guys and say you're the greatest of all time, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And you say you're the greatest of all time? Come on, man. All you got to also, did you see Rich Paul's face when LeBron called himself the greatest player of all time? Bro, he was shaking his head like, yo, we doing this again? Go watch the tape. And Rich Paul, he still cast for LeBron, but even with that, he was just like, bro, are we really seriously talking about that? Like, I'm not saying that LeBron didn't bounce back, but because he did. Nobody's saying that LeBron didn't bounce back. I thought, like I said, 2012 was his big breakthrough. Like, LeBron balled out of his mind in the 2012 playoffs, especially in that Game 6 against Boston. In my opinion, it's more impressive than his 48-point game that he had when he was in Cleveland, in my opinion, because he did that in an elimination game on the road in Boston, that if he doesn't win, the big three gets split up. LeBron James gets even more criticized. So LeBron's performance, that he played well as a team, but LeBron's performance in setting the tone early, LeBron saved their season. LeBron in Game 6 in 2012 saved their season. Because a lot of changes would have happened in Miami had LeBron not performed like that in Game 6 and then came back with 31 points in Game 7 in 2012 in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, yeah, LeBron has bounced back. No question. All right, so let's take a look in the chat. Anthony L says he's bounced back, but that series, in my opinion, disqualified him from me looking at him as the greatest. He was the best player playing with two future Hall of Famers and got embarrassed by Dallas. Freddie says, okay, so we can only point at 2011 to say that he's not the GOAT. Bron is an all-time great. Oh, no, Bron is all-time great. There's no question about that. Nobody's saying that he ain't bounced back, Freddie, but I'm saying that in terms of being the greatest player of all time, come on, man. He's come out and said being the Warriors equates to 2 championships. If we're going to say that, then then we should say Dirk beating the super team Miami Heat. That should count for what, 3? Yeah, the Spurs had their opportunities, man, but no, it wasn't free throws, G-Money. It was the free throw by Derek White. His free throw cost them. And then the bad defensive play that led to the Shake Milton 3, that cost him the game. So Derek White's free throw, and then the three-pointer that they allowed by Shake Milton getting that wide open look is what cost him the game. So Derek White's missed free throw and then that. I don't mind a superstar having a bad series, but there's never an excuse for walking off the court with only 8 points. Freddie, I don't want to hear that excuse. I always said you should beat the teams you are supposed to beat. If you are the GOAT, you got to get it done. All right, mind you, this whole time I have never said that he was the GOAT, but I'm listening to the point of views of how he isn't the GOAT. Yeah, Bron back by what? Beating a very good young and inexperienced Thunder team and beating the Spurs team by luck. Ray Allen saving your legacy. Dang, 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 dang. All right, guys, so we got the Laker game, and that score is 73-71 in the third quarter. The Lakers are up by 2 points. It's 3:33 remaining. Anthony Davis has 26 points. Wow, LeBron's got 10 points on 6 shots. He's played 22 minutes. Let's take a look at Donovan Mitchell. He's got 24. Well, he was actually shooting the ball well before, but now he's struggling a bit. Wait, Mike Conley is having a good game for once? 12 points? 5 of 10 from the field? When's the last time Mike Conley shot the ball well from the field? I can't even remember. And Rudy Gobert's got 8 points. But it's crazy. Mitchell and Conley are only the offense. If they have Bogdanovich, they'd be, I would say, in slightly better shape. Jay Jefferson, man, 39-year-old Ray Allen saving LeBron. You need to stop. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. But anyway, salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. We got Liddy off for another LeBron topic, but at the same time, man, it's been a pretty good stream, though. How am I not objective? I think I'm pretty open-minded. Oh, man. That reverse psychology, man, almost works every time. But anyway, guys, I'm going to put an end to this stream. Appreciate everybody coming through. That's true. But again, man, everybody, man, be safe. Stay blessed. This was an awesome game. I'm surprised that no more people didn't come through the stream, but that's all right. I feel like the next two games that we got tomorrow, I think there's going to be a lot of people coming through, man. But anyway, guys, salute to everybody in the chat as always. Nothing personal. Just love having your gloves ready for these heavyweight fights in the chat, especially when it comes to old boy Bron. But anyway, on to the Lakers stream, man. It was dope. Great game. Nice back and forth in the chat. Y'all make me laugh. Y'all kill me every time, man. From the Louis Sports Network, man. Bless up. Live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream. Mavs, Kings tomorrow. Celtics, Heat with D. So make sure y'all pull up for that one, man. As always, man, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to continue to like the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, man, have a wonderful night. I'll see you back tomorrow.
The Giants turn to try and answer. And here's Saquon.